data science, and other emerging tech. Plus, gain skills in leadership and critical thinking. You've come far. Succeed again. Apply now and save with no application fee. Classes start August 12th. Learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by Chev.
I scream. You scream. We all scream. Because Wendy's famous small classic Frosty is just $1 for a limited time. More screaming, happy screaming, summer screaming, dollar small classic Frosty screaming! But please don't scream in the drive-thru. It hurts the employees' ears. Get a $1 small classic Frosty for a limited time, only at Wendy's.
U.S. price and participation may vary. A la carte only, not valid for delivery. Limit 10 per transaction. Price may be higher in Alaska and Hawaii.
Entertaining in my home is my favorite thing to do. Just call me Mini Martha Stewart. Hey, it's Heather Harrington. Part of the reason I love being the hostess is that I've got a gorgeous kitchen to entertain in thanks to the crew at Kitchen Sales. Back in 2019, we saw the writing on the old wall. Our kitchen was too small for our growing family. So we knocked out a few walls, moved old cabinetry to new spots, and then installed a new 11 by 4 foot island. It's got storage on both sides. It is so wonderful. And now every meal or party we have is around that island. Kitchen Sales gave me the kitchen of my dreams, and they can do that for you. Or they can give you an organized playroom, an Insta-worthy closet or bathroom that looks great and fits all your needs. Plus, they work with any budget, big or small. And they have 2 locations to serve you. Hoyt Avenue in downtown, just off Cherry Street, or out in West Knoxville in the Town and Country Circle Drive. You can get started online, too, at kitchensales.net.
This has been a paid advertisement.
Join Eric Ainge and Brian Rice on Friday, 9 to noon at Rusty Wallace Honda on Callahan Drive. Come check out the great deals on new and used vehicles at the intersection of Selection, I-75 and Callahan Drive. Friday, 9 to noon, Rusty Wallace Honda.
Hi, I'm Andy, owner of Mo Shingles. I'm our only estimator, which means we don't pay sales commissions. That can save you thousands. If you want the best roof with the best warranty at the best price, call Mo Shingles, 770-0506.
Fair, honest sports conversation from 2 guys that define credibility. Here's Josh and Swain on 99.1, the Sports Animal.
We're back on Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us. Next to Jason Swain, VFL, former Tennessee wide receiver. Multiple messages during the first segment already coming in saying, congrats to Swain. People still catching up to the news from last Thursday, which is how it goes. So we appreciate the messages continuing to come in. As last Thursday, Mike Keith came into the studio to announce Jason Swain is the new Vol Network football analyst heading into this upcoming season, which will kick off 1 month from today. So thanks for those messages for Swain that continue to come into the text box, and we are very thankful to welcome our next guest to the show. He is Fred White. He is a VFL, former Tennessee defense back who helped the Volunteers win a national championship in 1998. I think helped Swain get going in the media world as well. Fred, it's great to have you back on the show. How are you?
Oh, man,
it's great to be back, man. How you guys doing?
Man, we're great. Man, it's been a perfect day so far. Now it's even better.
Jason, I want to say, man, congratulations, brother.
Thank you.
Congratulations, man. You know how proud that makes me feel? It's one of my boys, and he's going to be one of the voice of the Vols, man. That is amazing. Amazing.
Thank you. I got my first taste of radio because of you. And I did not think here in 2026 I would be the analyst for the Vol Network, man. So I know you're proud, man. I know I got a chance to see Al today and talk to Al, and man, it was great talking to him and getting his blessing. And man, it's been awesome, man. It's been great.
You know, Jason, that is the most amazing thing, man. Because you think about it, Who would have thought that that little small studio that we were working out of, and sometimes on remotes, on Middlebrook Pike, and
Yep.
little places like that would end up here, man. And that amazing.
Crazy. Yeah, it's crazy.
Well, we were talking last segment, Fred White's with us, VFL, about Al Wilson's passion for Tennessee and Swain's passion, how much he cares about Tennessee. That's something you have as well. We know that's been well documented. We love talking to you about it. Why does it matter so much, the connection you maintain with the University of Tennessee and your former teammates or players that came after you, like a Jason Swain? Why does that matter so much to you?
Well, our time at UT, when I was in the locker room, we talked about teammates. We do it for the guy next to us first, and then for our coaches, then for our family, then our coaches, then the university. That family bond that we built back then, doing it for each other, it just expands once you're done, because that group of VFLs keeps expanding every year. Every time a senior class leaves, then now you're also a VFL. So that is what I do it for, man. I do it because I love the time that I had when I was at the University of Tennessee. I love my teammates dearly. It's not one teammate that I don't care for. And that right there says a lot in the fact that that was our culture. We built that culture when we were here, so you keep that culture going.
I got a chance to experience a little bit of what you are explaining. I was a sophomore, and you and Terry Fair set me and Robert Meacham down and talked to us about, you remember that day?
Yeah, I sure do.
We went out to eat,
I sure do.
ate good, hung out. Terry Fair pulled out the old VHS tapes to let us know how he used to get busy. And we watched game film. And that was, I think, a defining moment for me, because I understood the bond that team had and what it meant to not only wear the power tee, but the difference between winning and losing. Yeah, it's turnovers, it's touchdowns, it's having good players, all that. But it's truly about the connection and the brotherhood and how much you love each other. And I understood that the most that day.
Yes, and that's what it's all about, man, because we did play for each other. We still play for each other today, man. If I have someone that I can introduce one of my teammates to, or someone who played at UT to, I'm open to doing that at any moment. You know what I mean? So that, for me, has never changed. VFL means something completely different to me when I hear it from a former teammate than it does from anyone else. And no offense to anyone else saying it, but it means something completely different to me, because when I started it, I wanted to make sure that everybody was acknowledged and was a part of that family. I heard Reggie White say this years ago, and it made me want to go this route. And he said, once evolved, always evolved, you evolve for life. And that's where that whole term came from, that meeting we had with Reggie White in 1998. And that stuck. It's always stuck with me, and it will always be embedded in my thought process when it comes to my balls.
Do you like this position that Tennessee's in, Fred, where no one's really talking about as much, picked middle of the pack, the highest preseason ranking is 18, there's some uncertainty, there's some doubt because Tennessee is playing a young quarterback and the defense is going to be new with the defense coordinator. Do you like this position for Tennessee?
I do, actually. I like it for one reason. When they're not expecting for you to do much, that's when our University of Tennessee teams have done some of the most. If you can go back, and I hate having to go all the way back to 1998, but we were picked 17th to start the season. No one saw us winning the national championship. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that this group is going to win a national championship, but what I can say is that you have a lot of uncertainties. You don't know who's going to be playing quarterback. You have no idea what that's going to look like. You do have a strong offensive line, a strong running game. You got great receivers that are, on paper, who can get them to rock. Defensively, we got a new defensive staff. This gives you an opportunity to kind of sneak up on some people. And I like the element of surprise more so that everyone knows exactly what we're doing and how to game plan for us. So I think we have, that on our side, and I like that.
Fred, I know sometimes you don't like bringing up the 98 team when you're trying to compare, current teams. I get that, man. That's nice of you. Let me ask you this, Fred. Do you have the ring on right now?
I don't. It's in a safe place.
You know, because every time I used to see Fred, he would have the ring, and I would grab your finger like I was going to propose to you. Hey, let me see it. Let me see that finger, man. Let me see that finger, because like that's what you came to Tennessee to do, is what Fred's teams did. And so I know how Fred sometimes is like, all right, I don't like comparing, and I don't like comparing, these teams to our team. But Fred, that's the bar. That's the standard. Like that should be something we talk about, because why do it if you're not trying to do what you guys did, right?
I agree in some points, but it's hard for me to look at guys who are All-Americans, first-round draft picks, and say, okay, this guy can do the same. Mm-hmm. I mean, he may have the capability to do those things, but I'd like to see you do it.
Yeah.
I'd much rather you go out and earn your own hardware.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the opportunity. Now, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be real when I say this. When they lose 1 or 2 games, like, well, it's not going to be an undefeated season. So 13-0 is still there. But I like seeing us go deep into a season and we're undefeated.
Yeah.
It makes for the best fan base. It makes for games being insanely loud. It makes for all those things to be there. And it's just the thought process of, if you were alive and you had a chance to be there when that 98 season was there, you understand how precious it is, because it does not come around all the time. So do I want to see them at 13-0 going into the playoffs? Absolutely. However, I want to wait till they get there first. But I'm never going to pick them to lose a game. I will be realistic, but I'm never going to pick them to lose.
VFL Fred White is with us. He was a part of that undefeated 1998 national championship team, a starter in the secondary for Tennessee when they won the title. You mentioned new defense. Jim Knowles comes in as the defensive coordinator. Starting out the first day of camp, what are you wanting to see from Tennessee's defense? What are you paying attention to see Tennessee try to get back to playing at a high level on defense after the way last season went?
Man, I want to see some guys running around like one of Pavlov's dogs out there salivating. I need somebody that's going to go out there and get it done. I want to see guys flying around to the ball, all out. This is what it's all about. In order to win in the SEC, you got to do 2 things. You got to be able to stop the run and get after the passing. And you can't do those things if you're not going all out all the time. If you're tired, man, pat your hat, get off my field. Bring somebody in that can do it. But the whole point of the matter is, I need you to fly around to the ball. If you make a mistake, make it going full speed. That's what makes defense fun. I'm looking for that. And I need some guys that can make sure there's some playmakers. We need to be able to create turnovers, interceptions, cause fumbles, those things like that, get off the football field. We have an offense that goes fast on a lot of times. There's going to be some games where you're on the field for a long clip. You need to be able to get off of it. And in the SEC or to win a national championship, if you cannot stop the run in the fourth quarter, I don't care how many points you score. If you can't stop them in the fourth quarter, it doesn't matter.
What do you remember most about your time at Tennessee in fall camp?
Trying to figure out, why am I doing this to myself?
Man, you ain't never lied.
If you've ever played football at a level to where you're giving it everything every day, at some point during that camp, you're going to say to yourself, why am I doing this to myself? And, these guys don't have 2-a-days anymore. We had 2-a-days, and it was more like 3-a-days. That's an all-day thing. We used to tell the girlfriends, hey, man, don't call me, because I'm all football right now. I'm football mode only, and I don't have time to have a conversation with you. It had to be that level of concentration in order to even get what you were trying to get to,
Mm-hmm.
Well, Swain, tell Fred what you said in the first segment. You liked fall practice better today when you were standing there watching it than having to be out there doing it.
Dude, it was perfect today. I was talking to Al while drinking a canned Gatorade, watching them work hard. Like that, it was great. It was paradise.
Much better that way.
You would have loved it, Fred.
I plan on doing it on Friday.
Can't wait to see you.
All right, so Fred, will you be here for the season opener? I imagine you'll get to the game in Atlanta.
What kind of question is that, Josh?
Hey, good journalism here. You ask questions, you don't make assumptions.
That's true.
Hey, man, I have probably missed 2 home games in the past 17 years. 2. And those 2 were because of 2 people that I know got married. One was my sister and the other was one of my best friends. Those are the only 2 home games I've had to miss. And I don't plan on missing anymore because the next people who get married during football season, they won't be seeing me.
I was getting ready to say, why they get married during football season?
Yeah, that was risky move.
It's pretty selfish.
Yeah, that's right, with Fred White. That shows you how much Fred White cares. Fred, we're a month away. What is this time of year like for you now as VFL and Tennessee fan when we get this close to the season?
Man, I'm just as excited as everyone else. But, you know, my first reaction is it comes after me watching them practice for the first time in the summer. I want to see guys in pads, getting it in. I want to see what it looks like, how physical they are, how fast they run around to the ball. Are they paying attention to detail? Are they making mistakes? How do they make those mistakes? That makes me – I turn into the former player / coach, and that's what I'm looking at. But am I optimistic? Absolutely. But I never say anything about the team much until I see them myself. When I see them myself, I can see a football player. Swain, you know, you can go out there and say, okay, that guy's got it. Some guys just have the it factor, and I need to be able to see that it in somebody.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll let you go, but you talk about guys flying around. One of the big topics here in the last, week or so, you may have seen Fred, Derek Owings, the new strength coach, sharing numbers of what guys have run, their max velocity, and how much they've increased speed from last summer to this summer. That, I'm guessing, is something you want to see pay off. The guys who put the work in during the summer to allow them to make more plays when they hit the football field.
Absolutely. And one of the most important positions, and everybody talks about the head coach. He gets all the love when we win. He gets all the blame when we lose. But there's a person who's with your players more than your head coach, than any coach, and that's your strength and conditioning coach. So I'm glad we got a good one in here. He understands what it's like to win a national championship coming off one with Indiana. I want to see what these guys do different on the football field, how much tougher they are on the field because of those things, how much faster we move around. You don't have those numbers for no reason. That's why when I get to practice, I need to see you using it on the football field. It's very hard to simulate a game in practice, but in order to make games easy, you practice as hard as you possibly can. That's what I want to see.
You know what I want to see? I want to see you bring that damn ring up here on Friday. And that's what I want to see. You need to wear that championship ring, Fred White. I need to see that national championship ring on your finger on Friday. That's what I need to see.
Well, I might have on a national championship hat.
All right.
The ring stays in place.
All right. I'll
Fred, you know this about Swain, that he talks negatively about DBs quite often?
Josh, shh.
He should. You see what Jason did to DBs back in the day? He should.
He shoved him around and mossed him at times as well. We'll get you out of here, Fred, but update Tennessee fans what you were up to, what you're doing these days.
Well, I live in Atlanta at the moment, but of course I'm always in Knoxville. But I have an all-state agency down here in Georgia, and I just help protecting the families down here in Georgia from, storms and also car accidents and those type of things. So that's what I'm doing at the moment.
Fred, we know you're busy. We appreciate you taking time. We were talking about you, I think, on air last week. But when Swain got the news that he's the new analyst, we were talking about his early days in the media, and your name came up, and we thought, need to get Fred on the show. So thank you so much. We always love having you on, always love talking to you, and we'll hopefully see you here in Knoxville soon.
Love you, big bro.
Love you too, bro. See y'all Friday.
See you, man.
VFL Fred White. He'll be back in town soon. He is a national champion from 1998. With the Tennessee Volunteers. We appreciate Fred making time to join us. We appreciate you being with us. You can call or text 865-656-9900 to be part of the show. Jason Swain is here. I'm Josh Schwartz as we continue on Josh and Swain.
This is Andy with Mo Shingles. You already know we do the best roofs for the best price. We also do lifetime warranty gutter guards, usually for around half the national guys. Call Mo Shingles, 770-0506.
Hey, this is Vault for Life Troy Fleming. We're counting it down. It's just
31 days until
it's football time in Tennessee.
This countdown to kickoff is brought to you by Knoxville TVA Employees Credit Union. People helping people since 1934.
This is Jeff with Monster Tree Service of Knoxville. Our professional crew is equipped to handle even the biggest jobs with superior service and award-winning results. When you need routine tree trimming, expert plant health care, or emergency tree removal, our experts at Monster Tree Service of Knoxville provide the friendly, reliable service you can count on. With expert knowledge and state-of-the-art equipment, we get the job done safely and efficiently. Don't let your tree problem get out of control. Call 865-832-3029 or visit monstertreeservice.com and let us tame your monster.
Every Saturday in Knoxville, history comes alive at Neyland Stadium. The pride of the Southland Band opening the legendary T, then more than 100,000 fans become one voice, singing Rocky Top. The avalanche of noise, the tradition, the passion. This isn't just some home field advantage. It's the Neyland effect. Be there. Feel it. Experience Tennessee football. Get your tickets today at allballs.com.
Hello, Knoxville. This is Mitchell Parton with Frazier's Carpet One. When it comes to new floors, a lot of people start at the big box stores. But here's the problem. You'll see the same handful of products, talk to someone who just started last week, and end up paying way more than expected. At Frazier's, we make it easy with hundreds of thousands of square feet in stock. From value product to premium brands, you'll always find the right fit for your home and budget. Apples to apples, we guarantee to beat the big box stores. On top of that, you get free in-home estimates, no money down, and free financing for an entire year. That's why Knoxville families have trusted us for more than 70 years. Call 546-4850 today. Make the smart choice for your home and see why at Frazier's we make it easy. Everything for the floor from the store you trust more, Frazier's.
Stover's Liquidation in Oak Ridge and Cookeville have purchased a multi-million-dollar buyout from Bruce Armstrong Hardco. Flooring selling at 40 to 50% off normal retail. Hardwood and vinyl flooring, all first quality and lots of inventory in stock. Largest selection of tile anywhere. You never know what you'll find at Stover's. Anything from landscape stones, HVAC closeouts, and more. Visit us in Oak Ridge or Cookeville or online anytime at stoversliquidation.com. Your anything and everything store.
At the Y, strength means something different. In this place, it's not just lifting weights. It's all of us showing up and doing our thing. Kids in the pool and on the court. Swimming, shooting, playing. Mom and dad finding their rhythm. Yoga, heavy lifting, moving. 5 YMCA locations, no contracts, just community. You can look all you want, but there's still no place like this place. Join the Y today at ymcaetn.org.
President Trump knows strength when he sees it. Here's President Trump on Marsha Blackburn.
She's a fighter, a true fighter. For the people of Tennessee, she loves your state.
When the establishment pushed a state income tax, Marsha Blackburn led the fight to kill it. The result? Record job growth, a booming state economy, and some of the lowest taxes in America. When Washington politicians cut and ran, Marsha Blackburn stood with President Trump.
You've been with me all the way, and I appreciate it. You're a very special person.
When no one else would, Marsha took on big tech to protect our kids from dangerous content online. As our next governor, Marsha Blackburn will keep Tennessee safe, prosperous, and free. That's conservative strength.
Marsha Blackburn is an incredible person.
Conservative Marsha Blackburn. Trump trusted. Tennessee first. Marsha Blackburn for governor.
Paid for and authorized by Marsha for Governor, Treasurer Glenn Jacobs.
This report is sponsored by Liberty Mutual Insurance. Only pay for what you need. Why pay full price when you can customize and save? Switch to Liberty Mutual, and they'll customize your auto and home insurance so you only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Scattered showers work into the forecast through the afternoon. A spotty thunderstorm is not out of the question, with downpours possible. You'll see higher likelihood for some rain chances as you're heading closer to the Great Smoky Mountains. As we're heading into your Thursday, we'll see a repeat forecast with slightly higher chances of rain. For the WVLT First Alert Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Megan Dusmal.
At Ingalls, we know the ever-present struggle of, what am I going to make for dinner this week? That's why we started the Ingalls Table. It's all waiting for you at ingalls-markets.com. Ingalls. Low prices. Love the savings.
Josh and Swain is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
The hottest sports stories of the day, broken down to their very core with honest, informed opinions. Here's Josh and Swain on The Sports Animal.
This is Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us. 865-656-9900 to join us. Appreciate Fred White joining us last segment. Appreciate you tuning in and interacting. Jody messaged in from Columbia. Congrats to Jason on his new position on the Vol Network as the analyst this upcoming season. Will Jason continue his role on the show 12 to 3? Yes, Josh and Swain continues Monday through Friday. Tennessee will play its games on Saturday, and we'll talk about them Monday through Friday together.
Correct.
Nothing changes there.
Correct. Everything stays the same.
Now, one change, I believe, starts in 2 weeks, but I have to start raising my hand, I think, is one of the new rules.
Is that in 2 weeks?
Yeah, it's just the start of camp. You know, we're going through the acclimation period.
I think that's a great idea. Who thought of that?
Your people reached out, said, hey, we've got some
I,
contract updates.
That will prevent chaos, man.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, you know, like kindergarten lines, walking down the hallway, you put up the peace sign when things get too loud. It's the quiet signal.
I like that idea, Josh.
It's a reversal.
Raise your hand when you want to talk. I'm talking.
Hey, Kimberly sent in some photos. Appreciate you, Kimberly, in Maryville when we were talking about love for Tennessee. Kimberly said got to meet Al Wilson, loved chatting with Al, and then sent some photos of the back hardscape area with the big power tee and checkerboard design and the power tee bush design. Tennessee fans are serious about this upcoming year.
Very, very serious. Yeah. Always good to represent Tennessee with your landscaping.
That's right. That's right. So it is close. Quarterback battle. It's not underway. It already has been. It continues on.
It's been underway since January, but both quarterbacks got a lot of reps. Both quarterbacks work with the first team. You're not going to be able to pick up on anything, media members, so don't even try. They're going to get a lot of reps, and Josh Heupel's going to name a quarterback after the first and second scrimmage, and then we'll roll. But really hard to tell who has the edge right now. You could tell at the end of spring, but that doesn't really matter right now. It's a brand new, fresh start for McIntyre and Faison Brandon, and everybody else has their job to do to make sure that they make the task of the young quarterback easy. You want to be easy for those guys. So I thought today was a really good first day. I didn't see a ton of drops. Today's going to be the day with the most miscues for sure. But, I didn't see a lot of them today like you normally do.
Landon asked, is there anything specific Swain looks for when he's watching the receivers at camp?
Feet, the ability to change directions, how smooth they are, how they catch the ball naturally, practice etiquette, practice habits, things like that.
I told you this, and I don't know what it means short-term, but long-term, Tyreek King is a guy that looks impressive. He's a newcomer from Catholic. He was a summer enrollee, but he looks like a guy to be excited about for the future.
Remember when he committed? Hey, I don't care what a star says next to his name. Watch him play. He has the feet. He can change directions. He can catch the ball with his hands. We'll see how he picks up on the offense, physically, how he can, compete in the SEC. But he got some tools, man. And you saw it again today because he stood out to me. Out of everyone in the wide receiver room, for me today, Tyreek King stood out the most.
Yep. He also could factor in the punt return game. You'll hear Josh Heupel talk about that. We're going to talk to Austin Price in 20 minutes. Braden Gall at 1:30. A lot of football talk today. Tennessee began fall camp earlier today. We'll talk about it this afternoon with you until 3 o'clock, inviting you to join us at 865-656-9900. That's how you can call or text the show. Jason Swain is here, a VFL, former Tennessee wide receiver, the new Vol Network football analyst. I'm Josh Ward. Every day we're presented by Junk Be Gone, East Tennessee's junk removal specialist. Thank you for being with us here on Josh and Swain.
Be here this afternoon at 5 for 30 uninterrupted minutes of talking sports, breaking only to give you 30-second traffic updates and then straight back to sports. No Huddle, powered by USS, proud ball sponsor and foundation expert United Structural Systems, for all your foundation and waterproofing needs.
They guarantee their best.
Call USS. No Huddle this afternoon at 5.
Hey, it's Josh. I want to tell you about Ted Russell Ford. We were at Lincoln yesterday. Ted Russell Lincoln, the Lincoln Vitrine. Beautiful setup. If you're looking for a luxury vehicle, go by Ted Russell Lincoln. See what they have available with the Aviator and the Navigator, the Nautilus, the Corsair. Ted Russell Lincoln will take care of you as you're looking for your next luxury vehicle. If you're looking for a truck, Ted Russell Ford has great opportunities right now at either location, next door on Kingston Pike and on Parkside Drive. They have 2 locations for Ted Russell Ford. They're the #1 volume Ford dealer in East Tennessee. They have the summer sales event still going on. They have savings that you can take advantage of right now before the event ends. That includes Ford F-150s, 2026 Ford F-150s under $49,995 plus 0% APR and 2 years complimentary maintenance from Ted Russell Ford. Remember, you get the lifetime warranty on all new Ford vehicles. You can check out what they have available, all the different options in their truck lineup when you shop online. You can stop by Kingston Pike or Parkside Drive or go to tedrussellford.net.
This has been a paid announcement.
Any day of the week could be a special day. Birthdays, anniversaries, they always pop up. And if you ever need to pop in and buy a beautiful piece of jewelry, you can always do it. South Illinois Avenue in Oak Ridge, right there next to the Outback Steakhouse. It's the one and only TK Wheeler Jewelers. Every single piece of jewelry I am wearing right now, I'm like looking down. My engagement ring, my bracelet that I got for my 40th birthday, my diamond stud earrings, my little gold huggy earrings, all came from TK Wheeler Jewelers. Wide range of selection. They've got multicolored gemstone sets. They've got beautiful diamonds. They've got a huge bridal jewelry selection for you. But what you might not know about TK Wheeler Jewelers is that they can also turn your unwanted jewelry into cash. They're purchasing right now a wide range of precious metals, diamonds, gemstones, everything from fine jewelry to old broken pieces that you no longer want or wear. You can put money in your pocket from TK Wheeler Jewelers. They're proudly buying and selling jewelry for over 50 years here in East Tennessee. It's my jewelry store, TK Wheeler Jewelers.
This has been a paid advertisement.
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You've still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight illnesses like pneumococcal pneumonia and RSV. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and can help protect you from getting really sick. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. See more at PfizerForAll.com.
Sponsored by Pfizer.
Sleep Number's new collections are designed to adapt to the changing nature of your life and your sleep needs. Whether it's the personalized comfort of the new Comfort Mode mattress, the targeted pressure relief of the Comfort Next mattress, or the Climate Collection that actively cools or warms to help you fall asleep and stay asleep.
And now, get early access to our biggest sale of the year. Save 25% on the new Comfort Next Luxe for a limited time. Only at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com.
UFC Fight Night is back, and the only place to catch every punch, kick, and knockout in full-on Sports Lodge glory is Twin Peaks. Settle in with scratch-made favorites, legendary wings, and 29-degree draft beer that hits colder than a heavyweight takedown. With wall-to-wall TVs, you won't miss a single moment of the action. Grab your crew and make it a fight night to remember. Twin Peaks. Eats, drinks, scenic views.
New backpacks, new schedules, new routines. Now give your home a fresh start with Zero Res. Get 3 rooms of insanely clean carpets plus a free hallway for just $119. And you can save more than $100 on professional air duct and dryer vent cleaning bundle to help everyone breathe a little easier this school year. You can find them online. Book today at ZeroResKnoxville.com. Zero Res. Spell it backwards or forwards. It's the right way to clean.
What's up, everybody? Nick Costos here helping you beat the books with Westwood One Sports. Taking a look at the pro football futures market in the NFC South, Atlanta, the longest shot to win the division at plus 375. And I think all of these teams, Tampa, New Orleans, Carolina, Atlanta, are closely bunched together. And if Atlanta's free agent acquisition at quarterback starts all season, I think Atlanta can win this division at that price. Bet smarter and beat the books. Download the BetMGM app today.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Back on Josh and Swain, final segment of hour number one. Thank you for being with us today. We'll begin hour number two talking Tennessee football with Austin Price. We talked to Fred White, VFL and national champion from the 1998 season earlier this hour, so that's available or will be in our podcast feed. You can search Josh and Swain. He also joined us live on the YouTube channel. So the Sports Animal YouTube channel up and running today. If you want to stop by there, you can chat with us and chat with each other as you check out the show. Thank you again for being with us as we're on the Sports Animal and AM 640, the Sports Monster in the Tri-Cities each and every afternoon. 865-656-9900. I like this. Day one of camp. Why not, TJ? TJ texted and said, am I being unreasonable? Because I'm starting to feel real good about this football season. It's August. That's what this time of year is for.
It's supposed to feel this way.
Yeah. You're supposed to get excited.
There's a lot of teams that feel like they have a chance to win more and be better than what people expect. There are some teams that have no shot at winning a championship or competing for one. But if you're Tennessee, like, you should feel like you can make some noise. And I think when you put the work in, the way that these guys have, it's okay to feel that way. Perfectly fine. And so I love the energy on the practice field. And I think for our fans, I think this team will give you a reason to feel a little bit better than maybe what you've heard during the offseason about where this team can finish. You got to stay healthy. The ball has to bounce your way. The schedule's tough. We all understand that and know that. But I saw some good things even in day one. Been doing this a long time, going on first days of practices and seeing, how the team finished throughout the season. I thought today was good. I thought it really was.
Swain, I'm sorry I'm saying it early. I know it's day one of fall camp. This comes from the app, but we better not lose to Vandy.
Bet not lose to Vandy.
That's what it says. Bet not lose to Vandy.
Bet not lose to Vandy.
David Sanders Jr., there's a guy a lot of people are excited about, left tackle.
Yeah, I wasn't paying him any attention today. You know why? Because I was looking at the receivers.
Because he doesn't play wide receiver.
But yes, watching those guys work today, they got a chance, and they're going to be the key to the success of this football team. We know that. Just like 22, there was some optimism coming off 21 of what they could do, and then boom, 22 happened and you started winning big games, and listen, you were the number one team in the country for a split second. But the reason why is because of the offensive line, the protection they were able to give Hendon, the ability to move guys in the running game, and create explosive plays there too. Like that was the key, and that's going to be the key even more so for this team because you do have that young quarterback. So Bishop, mentality-wise, is ready for more work, and then you got Baker and Gordon, and I had to do a double take with Baker. I was like, "He a transfer?" It's like, no, he's just a young dude that has developed over the year. Mm-hmm. So, and then Gordon lower body wise, I mean, good luck. Good luck trying to tackle him. Don't dive at his legs. You better call for some help tackling Gordon. You're not going to be able to tackle him by yourself. You're going to need some assistance, sir. So I like that. I like that trio so far.
This comes with the Derek Owings impact that we've talked about, but the off the bus team, that conversation has got more competitive. Marion Dye is a guy that we've talked about a lot. The importance, you can see the work that he's put in physically. So let's see how it comes together over the next several weeks.
Yeah, 100%.
He's one of those second-year guys that needs to emerge for the start of the season.
And don't want to forget Dwayne Morris, okay? Just want to throw that out there. I just saw Baker and saw Gordon and Deshaun Bishop. I didn't see Morris at the time. I just saw those three guys. So I don't want to forget about Morris. But
sure.
With Dye, absolutely, man. And that's, I think, another big question too. And Fred kind of alluded to it a little bit when he talked about what it takes to win in this league, being able to get to the quarterback and stop the run, and the big guys up front have everything to do with that.
One more question to close out hour number one. Again, Austin Price at the start of next hour. Question for Swain. You had to play with two freshman quarterbacks. What kind of adjustments did you have to make? Also, in that case, both of those guys had different playing styles. One was even a lefty. But Jason and Spartanburg, what adjustments you have to make playing with two different freshman quarterbacks?
Well, it's not really knowing what they're going to do, which could be a good thing. I think it was a good thing in helping us beat Florida. So Ainge's throw to Tony Brown up the seam on the game-winning drive, we normally don't throw that. But Ainge came in and threw it to the open dude. I mean, that's just because you never throw that to that player doesn't mean he's not alive. So what happened during the previous years, guys just wasn't really live. There was times when you would run around and like, yeah, I'm running it, but I normally don't get the ball versus this coverage. So you just, you finish the route, but you don't really run with your hair on fire knowing you're going to get the ball. Well, when Ainge came in, that slot receiver, you better be alive, buddy, because he might throw it to you. And he did on that possession against Florida to Tony Brown. And so, like, with a young quarterback, no one's programmed to not throw certain routes. Everybody's alive. Everybody is capable of catching the ball. And so that's, like, one thing that I noticed. And then a lefty versus a righty, that didn't matter to me. Just throw me the ball, okay? Just throw me the ball. I don't care about that. And so, like, it may look different a little bit coming out of their hands, but I don't care about that. And then you have the different playing styles of, okay, a runner versus a passer. I've shared with you guys, I prefer the passer. I came here to catch. I didn't come here to block. And so, like, yeah, you had to get used to that. And then with a runner, when he's scrambling, you have a whole new set of rules with your scrambling rules, right? With the guy who's maybe not as mobile, you're not scrambling for long because he's about to get tackled, he's about to get sacked, or he's about to gain about 3 or 4 yards and slide, okay? But with a guy like Schaefer and a guy like Hendon or a guy like Faison Brandon, you run your initial route and the ball's not thrown and you look up and he's moving around, you have to follow your scramble drills. Like if you are down the field, you come back to the ball. If you are across the field, you are working to make sure you get into his eyesight. If you are shallow, then you roll, especially if you're on the sideline, you roll up and for a go ball. So you have rules that you follow, and you have to really be aware of that when Faison is in. So for these receivers, they may be in when George is in, and they run their route, and the ball's not thrown, and, okay, the whistle is blown. Well, George probably ain't going to scramble like that. But with Faison's in, all right, the whistle has not blown. You got to keep running your routes. So that's the adjustment that guys will have to make. And I want to know how long will they let the play go before blowing the whistle. Because, again, you want to protect your quarterbacks in practice, but at the same time, you got to give a look to your receivers and you have to give a look to the DBs.
You want to see what what they can do and how they handle it.
Because the DBs had to cover
Yeah.
during the scramble drill too, because we're going to play some guys this year that will make plays with their legs as well. So
we will continue the conversation. A lot of football to talk about. We will talk to Austin Price of VolQuest when we come back. Thank you for hanging out with us today. 2 hours to go. Austin Price of VolQuest joining us next, thanks to Colossal Productions, as we continue the conversation on Josh and Swain.
The U.S. Soccer Podcast. I'm your host, Megan Klingenberg, and after interviewing so many dudes during this Men's World Cup, I'm so happy to be back with my U.S. Women's National Team players.
I know the U.S. Men's National Team has changed how I think about myself, how I think about being an American, how I think about being on a team.
It's 1 year out from that World Cup, and we're going to talk about the brightest prospects in U.S. soccer. You ready? I'm ready. Let's do it. The U.S. Soccer Podcast, presented by Henkel. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
Hey, it's Josh. I want to tell you about Brogan Financial Wealth Management and Retirement Planning. You can go check out their website, broganfinancial.com, to learn more about them. You can get started when you go to the website. You can set up a complimentary financial analysis with the great team at Brogan Financial. They work every single day to pursue excellence in the delivery of wealth management and comprehensive retirement planning for their clients. The client relationship is at the core of everything that Jim Brogan and his team do every single day, serving as a fiduciary, meaning they have a responsibility to act solely in the best interest of the client. Brogan Financial can help you figure out your plans, your goals for the future, help design a comprehensive plan that will focus on income planning, investment management, tax planning, estate and legacy planning, and healthcare planning, and help you understand every part of that plan, be there to answer any questions for you along the way, to allow you to hit your goals for the future. Get started to see how Brogan Financial can help you by going online to broganfinancial.com.
This has been a paid announcement.
The Big Kahuna Wing Festival, now known as the Covenant Health Big Kahuna Labor Day Festival, is back and bigger than ever on Sunday, September 6th at the World's Fair Park. Get ready for the best wings you've ever tasted, incredible live music, tons of family fun, and the largest pyro musical fireworks show in Knoxville. All to benefit Thompson Cancer Survival Center and Educator Resource Center. Tickets are flying fast. Grab yours now at bkwfestival.com. Big flavor, big friendly, Big Kahuna Wings.
Join Eric Ainge and Brian Rice on Friday, 9 to noon at Rusty Wallace Honda on Callahan Drive. Come check out the great deals on new and used vehicles at the intersection of Selection, I-75 and Callahan Drive. Friday, 9 to noon, Rusty Wallace Honda.
Hey Knoxville, it's your local State Farm agent, Josh Hemphill. When you combine State Farm home and auto insurance, you save an average of $889. Contact the Josh Hemphill team right here in Farragut at 865-675-3999.
You're either in or you're out. And some things need to be kept in. And some things need to be kept out.
Whether it's for safety, curb appeal, or privacy, Cantrell Fence Company separates the in from the out. Aluminum, wood, vinyl, or chain link, we can meet your needs. Let us help you keep what's important in and the rest out. Get your instant estimate today at CantrellFence.com. Your home isn't just where life happens, it's where it begins. At Red Door Homes, they make building your dream home simple with over 30 customizable floor plans for your land. All with transparent pricing and a full 10-year structural warranty for peace of mind that lasts. New this year, Red Door has developments in Hardin Valley, Maryville, Alcoa, and North Knoxville, closer than ever to where you want to live. Red Door Homes, built for life, built for you. Learn more at reddoorhomestn.com.
It's time to transform your old, outdated kitchen into the dream space you and your family want. Kitchen Sales can make those dreams a reality. Kitchen Sales carries the largest selection of fine kitchen and bathroom cabinetry that ranges from a more affordable line all the way up to a fully custom line. See the selection for yourself at one of their two amazing showrooms, Hoyt Avenue, just off Cherry Street, and in the Town and Country Circle near Best Buy. For more information, go to kitchensales.net.
Kitchen Sales, cabinets and countertops. We are the place to shop. Come on down.
From the Budweiser Studios, this is WNML AM Knoxville, WNML FM Friendsville. Streaming worldwide at 99.1thesportsanimal.com and on the Sports Animal app. We are 99.1 The Sports Animal. This is a Westwood One Sports Minute.
This morning, the Atlanta Falcons reaching agreement on a contract extension with star running back Bijan Robinson. Bijan is obviously one of the best backs in football, and I think Atlanta's offense will be better than people expect this year if Tua Tagovailoa is the starting quarterback, to go along with Bijan, to go along with Drake London, and to go along with Kyle Pitts. I think the Atlanta Falcons, if Tua plays, will win the NFC South. I'm Nick Costos.
When you've got real work to do, Metal Supermarkets will help you get it done, fast. We've got a huge variety of metals in stock, and we cut to size, fast. Bottom line, we get it done fast, so you get it done fast. Doesn't get easier than that. Metal Supermarkets, the convenience stores for metal. Find a store or buy online at metalsupermarkets.com.
Before the season even kicks off, everyone's making predictions. On Kalshi, America's #1 prediction market platform, you can trade those predictions on a live market. Last week, Buffalo was trading at 8%, meaning a $100 trade would pay out $1,174 if they take home the title. On Kalshi, as the probability changes, you can buy in and out of your position. Download the Kalshi app and use code UPDATE to get up to $500 in bonus credits when you trade $25. Kalshi, trade on anything. 18 plus only, must be present in state where it's legal to trade. Event contract trading involves risk and may not be suitable for all investors. Prices, values, and available markets may differ from those mentioned. Bonus credits do not expire. Restrictions and eligibility requirements apply. For more information, see Kalshi.com/regulatory.
Twin Peaks. Eats, drinks, scenic views.
Josh and Swain is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
We begin hour number 2 of today's show. Thank you for being with us. 1 hour down, 2 to go. Jason Swain is here. VFL, former Tennessee wide receiver, new Ball Network football analyst. I'm Josh Ward. Every day we're presented by Junk Be Gone. We appreciate the interaction. We will invite more of it over the next 2 hours on the show. We are excited to begin this hour welcoming to the show Austin Price, who covers Tennessee football for VolQuest.com, and he joins us each week thanks to Colossal Productions. Austin, thanks for the time as always. Day 1 of fall camp. They had their first practice earlier today. What did you figure out while you were out there today?
What did you figure out?
That's a good question, AB.
They're a bigger, better-looking team. Now, again, what does that mean when the season starts? I don't think any of us know, but I look at guys like Nathan Robinson and Tyree Weathersby, and man, they look so much more complete and just look well put together. It's impressive. I mean, you look at like the work that Faison's done, or even George. Listen, everybody can talk about George's weight. I've been around that kid for several years now. If you can't see that he's put on some weight, then you don't know what you're looking for. He's put on weight. Now again, he's not the size of Faison, and that's just facts. So, Derek Owings has done unbelievable work in the 6.5 months since he got here. It's really, really impressive how this team has bought in and transformed everything. And, I think on a day like today, you can see the size of the linemen. I think it'll really hit in when they actually put shoulder pads on and all that, coming up closer to the weekend.
Yeah, Gable Cinda walked past me before practice, and I felt less than a man today.
Cinda is one of the players individually that I commented on to another media member at practice today.
Yeah, and then Ori Williams walked past me after him. I was like, I got to get out of here. Like, I got to move to a different part of the field. Like, these dudes make you look
they're massive
small.
Human beings.
Yeah, man. So, really hard to know, okay, what you're going to get offensive line or defensive line till the pads come on. It's really hard to really pay attention to any other position besides skill position when the first day is going on. So, AP, where did you spend most of your attention kind of today? Who are you watching?
Watched mostly the offensive side of the ball. I think on days like today, it's easy to gravitate over to the quarterbacks, receivers. When they put the pads on, I think you can gravitate more towards over the line of scrimmage, defensive line. But once we got out there outside, the inside part, I was paying attention to the defensive line. But once we got outside, I kind of went hard on the offense, just kind of look at different things. I mean, David Sanders looks fantastic, right? I mean, he just looks like $1 million, right? I mean, he looks awesome. You know, I like the tight ends. I think they're an intriguing group to me because Trent Thomas comes over from South Alabama, and Luka Wolf's coming from, you know, the NFL Academy over in London, and they're big physical guys. Deshaun Brame is, you know, the physical, you know, specimen in terms of just athleticism. And then Ethan Davis looks like he's put on proper weight. He looks bigger than he's ever been. So, you know, today was a heavy day for the skill guys, and I would say tomorrow will be the same for me. I'll get more into the line of scrimmage when they actually, you know, put on uppers and you know, at least go to shoulder pads.
Austin Price is with us from VolQuest. He joins us each week thanks to Colossal Productions. So at SEC Media Days, Josh Heupel made the joke about Lane Kiffin with the golf balls and mustard bottles. Yesterday he was pretty fiery and made it clear how he feels about the NCAA's penalty of Arion Carter. I've had the question, hey, is Josh Heupel, is he a little different in how he's acting publicly? Is he showing us something about how he feels about this team? I'm sure you get that question. Do you see any difference in Josh Heupel, or what sense do you get about how he feels here at the start of camp?
Then today he was in that black pullover, the first time he's not had orange on since he's been here. It's almost like Darth Vader Heupel, you know. And the reality is the orange pullover, just they've not been able to find one that, you know, that he like a coach's pullover. That's why he was in black today. Alan Sitzler Hawks got to get on and get that orange pullover. You know, but I do think he likes the football team. I think he likes his staff. I think he is more comfortable and more just I won't say at peace because I don't know if that's accurate, but just kind of more loose. You know, he doesn't care to you know, pop a joke. He's always busting Brent Hubbs' chops, right? Like, that's nothing new. But, like, when he makes the joke at SEC Media Days, obviously yesterday I think it was pretty pointed. You know, he wanted to get his point across that what, you know, he thought was a BS ruling, as he called it. So I just think he likes this team. I think that he likes the changes they made. He likes the defensive staff. He likes the strength staff. I think he's excited about this year, and I think it reflects kind of how he's acting and you know, just interacting with people.
What about recruiting, Austin? You know why you're here. Let's not beat around the bush here. You're here for recruiting news. Give us what we want, man. What you got?
Recruiting. You know, they've done a nice job. I mean, you know, they don't recruit as well as you know, maybe my guy Justin Underwood over at Bearden. He's got an all-star class coming in over there with his girls basketball team. All jokes aside, those are all Bearden girls. They're all from West Valley. But you know, I think it's going to be relatively slow for the next little bit. At the end of the day, you kind of move past, and really DGG was late in the process. ASA was late in the process. Most of the hay's been in the barn on recruiting for several weeks. And so now you turn your attention to players that are committed elsewhere that you're going to watch play early in the high school football season and determine whether you want to take another big swing and see if you can flip a kid over the course of the fall. I don't think you'll see any like commitments for 2027 anytime soon, but I think there's some possibilities for flips, you know, once the season gets going and they start evaluating senior tape. We saw that a year ago, Jason, where Tennessee was able to flip J.J. Finch from Alabama, flip Breeze Carter, flip Carter Gooden, those defensive linemen in November and December. I think that can happen again this year, depending on the player, depending on the position, depending on the need. Ultimately, though, I think Tennessee would like to be able to take a lot of their efforts and put them into the transfer portal. And I don't mean a class of like 20 transfers, but like, hey, we need 7, and we're going to go get 7 really big-time guys or really high-end players that we feel can help come in and you know, push this team over the top in 2027.
Austin, there was big news yesterday for Indiana's football team. They're getting Stephen Daly back for another season, using that 5th year of eligibility. Is there anybody to pay attention to? Is that a possibility for Tennessee's football team? Have you heard anything there with that 5th year ruling?
I mean, a lot of people are going to put Jackson Moy's name to that. At this point, I don't see it. I guess there's always the possibility that somebody, falls back in their lap. Those players are interesting to me because, like Stephen Daly declared for the NFL draft, obviously did not get drafted, but you're telling me during his entire time after declaring that he didn't take any money? So he never took money from an agent, similar to the way Arion Carter did, $427 and paid it back, and you know what I'm saying? Like that's where this whole thing gets muddied for me. Like, I mean, one, I think it's a stupid deal anyways, but then when you add in things like this, it's like becomes even more glaring. It's like, so he never took anything? Once he could officially take money, he didn't? He was that good a person. I mean, come on now. Like, let's call it what it is. Like, it's all such a sham. But with this team, as of right now, I've not heard any names of potential guys that, could be added to the roster.
Another thing to think about is, all right, are these guys in shape? I mean, what Derek Owens has meant to this program and how physically ahead these guys are. If you add someone to this roster, will they be in line with everybody else? That's going to be the question.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, right? I mean, I don't know. I always kind of go back and forth when you add players. How does it reflect on the younger guys? How does it cause them? What kind of mood does it put them in? Younger guys that you like. I think if you're going to do that, you've got to add people that can step in and help you right away. I think that'll be few and far between in terms of the number of players that we see like that. I think there was actually, if it happened, 4 months ago, I think you see a lot more. But I think at this point in time, if you're in any kind of NFL camp, right, I think, you're sticking that out. I mean, of course, there's a whole notion that if you're in an NFL camp, you can't come back. But with the way everything's written and decided upon these days, who really knows what's what and what's not?
Yeah, I also had the same thought you did. I'm sure a lot of people did. Wait, so any of these guys take flights? Who covered them? Is that going to get uncovered in the first place? I also agree it's ridiculous, the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, that's my thing. Again, listen, if Stephen Daly did, he's entitled to. He declared.
Agreed, yeah.
The whole lunacy that, well, they did it because somebody said, well, is Tennessee going to appeal it? They did appeal it. It was originally 3, now it's 2. It's again, make it make sense because the math's not mathing with anything the NCAA does. And they just continue to look like a clown show. Every decision they make, they look like idiots. And, I don't grasp, who's sitting back going, yeah, that's a good idea.
Obviously, also, we know how you feel here. A lot of people feel like Tennessee should just play them anyways. Do you feel like Tennessee will take any further action to reduce those 2 games, or are you just saying forget it and we'll see you back here after the Georgia Tech game, Ariana?
Oh, no. I mean, I am not saying forget it. I am fighting it. I'm taking it and getting a judge and getting an injunction and, telling them to get bent.
Yeah.
That's what I am doing. Now, what do they do? I don't know. That's up to them. But, in no way am I okay with this. I mean, whether it doesn't matter in my mind. I don't care if it was Kennesaw State and Furman. It's the kid's senior year. He really didn't do anything wrong. What he did do, he paid back.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Shut up, go sit in the corner, and let him play. If somebody does something wrong, I am all for punishment. If you do something wrong, I'm all for it. Sometimes it can be the most innocent thing. And what Josh Heupel said yesterday, it's outdated. It's outdated, right? You see, golf is adjusting, being able to take relief when the ball lands in a divot now in the fairway and not making somebody play out of an old person's divot in the middle of the fairway. Some rules are outdated and common sense to change, much like this. It's outdated, make the change, make the kid eligible, you would have a PR win. The NCAA could look like the White Knight riding in on the horse going, you know what? We screwed up. He's eligible to play. This is a rule that we're going to change this offseason and get it approved by the committee and da-da-da-da-da-da. But no, again, the people that sit back and go, man, that was a great decision, man. We showed him at $427.
You think they'll do that?
No, because they'll try to stick their guns because we're going to just, hey, we broke the rules. We broke it. It was a rule and it was broken.
Why are you doing that, Josh? You got, Austin all hype over here, man.
I like it.
I like fired up Austin too.
Because,
We're gonna call him Spicy Austin.
Because I don't like stupidity, and this is like a stupid rule. And listen, Austin's stupid from time to time, right? I mean, I'm dumb, and when I'm dumb, I should be called out for it to a degree. And trust me, on the general's quarters, I'm called out for it plenty. But I just think Arion is a good kid, right? He's a good kid. One of my favorites I've ever dealt with. His family are good people. I just don't like the whole thing, man. And I wouldn't like it if it was Gunnar Stockton to Georgia. I wouldn't like it if it was, Kewan Lacey. I wouldn't like it if it was Dante Moore. It would be a stupid decision no matter where the kid plays football. It would be a stupid decision, period.
I agree with you. You are smart if you keep up with the coverage from VolQuest.com. Austin Price and the team working every day. Austin, I would ask, hey, what's going on there? All kinds of football coverage. I know it's happening with fall camp now underway. VolQuest.com, where you can read, see, and hear the guys, and you hear them each week on this show thanks to Colossal Productions. Thanks for the time, the insight, and the energy. Loved it, Austin. Appreciate it. We'll talk to you again soon.
Thanks, Cass. Appreciate you.
Austin Price, Spicy AP. Right here on the Stanley Fencing and Gates hotline.
I was kidding.
He joined. He's fired up.
I'm not calling that. I was only kidding.
Okay. So no spicy hype.
No
spicy AP.
No. You know what I am thinking about doing though, since he mentioned the general quarters, is creating a burner account like Kevin Durant, just to heckle Austin Price. I think that'd be great.
That's a good idea. Just make sure you're logged into the correct one when you do.
Yeah. Don't use UT wide receiver 06 on it.
At Swain event, I think AP is the worst. No, he's the best. We appreciate him joining us. We appreciate Colossal Productions making it happen. They're the best. If you're looking for somebody to put together a big screen for your big event, as we are getting ready for football season, you're thinking about neighborhood watch parties, a watch party for your company, a private event that you are planning, book your giant 17-foot LED TV wall for your next event through Colossal Productions. You can get a free quote in no time. Feel like you're at the event with this big screen that they can bring to you. It's mobile. You can get information online at colossalproductions.com. The phone number is 865-236-1850. Or again, check out the website, colossalproductions.com, as we continue the conversation on Josh and Swain.
Stream the Sports Animal free via the app, your smart speaker, your favorite streaming service, or the website at 991thesportsanimal.com.
I'm David Brewster, owner of Aqua Clear Water Systems. The next time you're hauling heavy bottles of water, think, why am I doing this? With an award-winning Connecticut water system from Aqua Clear, I could make my own clean, fresh water. Better than bottled. Give us a call at 865-694-1725 or find us on the web at aquaclearws.com.
Aqua Clear will change your water. It'll change your life.
Here's the tale of the daily med fill. Same old pharmacy, same old bill, but those prices kept rising higher still.
Till the savings Wrangler rode in, cool as can be. Tap Good RX, saving massively.
No plan? Don't matter none. Up to 80% off. The deals are done.
Discounts hitting harder than Ma's chili. Dang. That one little app does all the rest.
Save time and money on prescriptions.
Check Good RX. Good RX is not insurance.
I'm pediatric allergist Dr. Carla Davis. If your child has asthma, let's take a breath together and talk. Does your child need to use a quick relief inhaler more than twice a week to treat asthma? Has your child repeatedly awakened at night due to asthma? If you said yes to either of these questions, it's time to talk to an allergy and asthma specialist like me to help you control your child's asthma. If you feel your child's asthma is not under control, go to controlyourasthma.org.
Sponsored by the Allergy and Asthma Network.
Hey Knoxville, it's your local State Farm agent, Josh Hemphill. When you combine State Farm home and auto insurance, you save an average of $889. Contact the Josh Hemphill team right here in Powell at 865-512-7542.
Stover's Liquidation in Oak Ridge and Cookeville have purchased a multi-million-dollar buyout from Bruce Armstrong Hardco. Flooring selling at 40 to 50% off normal retail. Hardwood and vinyl flooring, all first quality and lots of inventory in stock. Largest selection of tile anywhere. You never know what you'll find at Stover's. Anything from landscape stones, HVAC closeouts, and more. Visit us in Oak Ridge or Cookeville or online anytime at stoversliquidation.com. Your anything and everything store.
At the Y, strength means something different. In this place, it's not just lifting weights. It's all of us showing up and doing our thing. Kids in the pool and on the court, swimming, shooting, playing, mom and dad finding their rhythm, yoga, heavy lifting, moving. 5 YMCA locations, no contracts, just community. You can look all you want, but there's still no place like this place. Join the Y today at ymcaetn.org.
President Trump knows strength when he sees it. Here's President Trump on Marsha Blackburn.
She's a fighter, a true fighter. For the people of Tennessee, she loves your state.
When the establishment pushed a state income tax, Marsha Blackburn led the fight to kill it. The result? Record job growth, a booming state economy, and some of the lowest taxes in America. When Washington politicians cut and ran, Marsha Blackburn stood with President Trump.
You've been with me all the way, and I appreciate it. You're a very special person.
When no one else would, Marsha took on big tech to protect our kids from dangerous content online. As our next governor, Marsha Blackburn will keep Tennessee safe, prosperous, and free. That's conservative strength.
Marsha Blackburn is an incredible person.
Conservative Marsha Blackburn. Trump trusted. Tennessee first. Marsha Blackburn for governor.
Paid for and authorized by Marsha for governor, treasurer, Glenn Jacobs.
Leaky pipes.
Oh no!
Toilets clogged.
Oh crap!
Don't freak out. Just call us. Problem solved.
Okay.
Valley Plumbing. Any plumbing issue, anytime. Call Valley Plumbing at 865-351-0643 or visit valleyplumbingtn.com.
This is Josh and Swain. Thanks for being with us. We'll be quick in this segment as we turn around and get ready for Braden Gall next segment. A lot of football today.
The way it's supposed to be, Josh, it's football season.
Yep. By the way, I'm excited about the European Soccer League getting started in a couple weeks, but 2 or 3 weeks ago I was trying to get Swain to check out U.S.-Belgium soccer, and it was a bit of a push to make it happen. You did check it out.
I did check it out.
And then
I checked out.
You checked out after that. So this is a little different.
This is way different.
Yep.
So
now, when you run into great producer Eli in the hallway, he's still going to be talking some Red Sox, White Sox trash to you, but feel free to stiff arm Eli like you do a DB. Keep HR rules, in mind when you do so.
Well, I can't stiff arm the way I want to if I gotta keep the rules in place.
Now, stiff arm him more in the way of just running by him, treat him like a Memphis DB.
Okay, I got you. All right.
Just keep it moving.
So no physicality?
No.
Oh, okay.
Also, I really don't want it on the record that I suggested physicality, to be clear there. We'll close out the segment with this and then come back with Braden Gall. As TJ, again, we appreciate you asking, start, bench, cut, more entertaining. Spicy Austin, hot sauce Heupel, or petty Swain? It's tough. We'll have to figure that out because Austin was all fired up.
Fired up, man.
Last
I love it.
And we love that from Austin. We love you tuning into the show. We appreciate the interaction. 865-656-9900 to do so. More time for calls and texts as we head into the second half of the show, and we'll come back talking football with Braden Gall right here on Josh and Swain.
Be here this afternoon at 5 for 30 uninterrupted minutes of talking sports. Breaking only to give you 30-second traffic updates and then straight back to sports. No Huddle, powered by USS, proud ball sponsor and foundation expert United Structural Systems. For all your foundation and waterproofing needs.
They guarantee their best.
Call USS. No Huddle this afternoon at 5.
Hey, I'm Josh Hemphill, right here in Knoxville. Let's talk about something that's not always top of mind, but still really important, life insurance. The Josh Hemphill State Farm team can help you understand options that best fit your family. Contact us right here in Farragut at 865-675-3999.
This is Condridge Holloway, and it's just
31 days until
it's football time in Tennessee.
This countdown to kickoff is brought to you by Knoxville TVA Employees Credit Union, people helping people since 1934.
Stanley Fence, East Tennessee's leader in gates and fencing. Need security or style? Stanley Fence has got it all. Automatic gates, access control systems, and custom estate gate designs built in-house for speed and quality. From aluminum and chain link to BOCA code-compliant pool fencing, Stanley Fence stocks it all. No long wait times. And right now, they'll beat any price on commercial cantilever slide gates. Call 865-254-3844 or visit StanleyFence.com today. Stanley Fence, family-owned, operated, and the first name in fencing.
It's finally here. The Eagle's Nest, powered by Top Tracer at the Sevierville Golf Club, opens Friday, August 7th. This covered driving range has it all. Track your distance, speed, curve, and launch in real time. Play games or play different courses on software designed for both the occasional and serious golfer while surrounded by luxurious Smoky Mountain views. Open 7 days a week. After 4 p.m., hourly rentals for private or corporate events are available. Visit East Tennessee's newest and most affordable covered golf experience, Eagle's Nest, powered by Top Tracer Golf. Reserve your bay at eaglesnestsevierville.com.
Is your house just one big headache and you want to sell it fast at a fair price? Hi, I'm Pat with ProSource Home Buyers, and I will make you a fair, as-is, all-cash offer on your house today, no matter the condition, price range, or location. Call me at 865-500-3711. Maybe it's inherited, sitting vacant, causing you financial stress, or needs more repairs than you can handle. Whatever the situation or condition, I'll buy it. Our customers say things like,
"It was very smooth and easy, and we are satisfied with the amount we received from my mother's property."
The entire process was easy. They were upfront, honest, and kept me informed every step of the way.
ProSource is a great company to work with. We had a great experience from start to finish.
Whatever the situation or condition, I'll buy it, and we can close in as little as a week. If you're ready to sell your house fast, call me at 865-500-3711. That's 865-500-3711. That's 865-500-3711.
In a flash, sell your house for cash. ProSource Home Buyers.
Hi, I'm Andy, owner of Mo Shingles. I'm our only estimator, which means we don't pay sales commissions. That can save you thousands. If you want the best roof with the best warranty at the best price, call Mo Shingles, 770-0506.
It's time now for the Retirement Minute with the host of More Living, Jim Brogan.
When most people think about retirement, they think about growing their investments. But here's the reality. What you keep is often just as important as what you earn. For many retirees, taxes become one of the biggest expenses you'll ever face. Withdrawals from traditional IRAs and 401ks, Social Security taxation, Medicare premium surcharges, and required minimum distributions can all work together to create an unexpected tax bill. The good news is that with proper planning, you may have opportunities to reduce your lifetime tax burden. Retirement isn't just about building wealth, it's about creating a strategy that helps you keep more of it. That's why a retirement tax strategy may be just as important as your investment strategy.
Thanks, Jim. Visit Jim online at broganfinancial.com.
A farm, a family, and a tradition of premium fresh sausage that's lasted almost a century. Using only the freshest ingredients and finest cuts of meat for flavor that is locked in instantly. Each bite of Swaggerty's Farm sausage transports you back to a warm, cozy southern kitchen, leaving you satisfied and ready to take on the day. Swaggerty's Farm, quite possibly the best tasting sausage in America. Now available at your local retailers.
At Ingles, we know the ever-present struggle of, what am I going to make for dinner this week? That's why we started the Ingles Table. It's all waiting for you at ingles-markets.com. Ingles, low prices, love the savings.
This report is sponsored by AutoZone. Get in the zone. Starting stronger starts at AutoZone, where they've got battery solutions in the form of free battery testing, free battery charging, and replacement. Batteries that fit your needs. That's what makes them America's #1 battery destination. Get in the zone. AutoZone.
Showers and thunderstorms are working into the forecast with spotty coverage. Not everyone will see rain today, but if you do get caught in a thunderstorm, downpours are possible. High temperatures for the day will be in a mixture of the upper 80s. We'll continue to see those rain chances as we're wrapping up your work week and heading into your weekend. From the WVLT First Alert Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Megan Dusmall.
Leaky pipes.
Oh no!
Toilets clogged.
Oh crap!
Don't freak out. Just call us. Problem solved.
Okay.
Valley Plumbing. Any plumbing issue, anytime. Call Valley Plumbing at 865-351-0643 or visit valleyplumbingtn.com.
Josh and Swain is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
Fair, honest sports conversation from 2 guys that define credibility. Here's Josh and Swain on 99.1, the Sports Animal.
This is Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us. Jason Swain's here, VFL, former Tennessee wide receiver, Vol Network football analyst. I'm Josh Ward. We are presented by Junk Be Gone. We're halfway home, 90 minutes to go on the show, and we are excited to welcome to the show Braden Gall, 440 Sports, joining us on the Stanley Fencing and Gates hotline. Braden, good afternoon. How are you?
What's going on, boys? How we doing?
Hey, we're good. Tennessee Open Fall Camp, so we have some football to talk about. We'll inch toward pads going on, which has happened at the NFL level, I know, which is very exciting. And Tennessee, of course, is in the middle of a quarterback battle that carries over from the spring and summer with 2 young, talented players, George McIntyre and Faison Brandon. How much are you paying attention to QB battles around the SEC, Tennessee included, but there are a few others as well?
No, it's kind of fun. I can't remember the last time we had like a playoff contender and then 2 other really good teams and then a couple of other really good. I mean, we have 5 legitimate quarterback battles in the SEC for the next 4 weeks, and you know, we could maybe debate the merits of the Florida battle if we want to talk about that. I mean, I think Aaron Philo is clearly the guy, but it's fun to see, and it's going to be really interesting to watch. I think there is a presumptive favorite in all of them, but I think that there's a good chance that a couple of them, the way they finish camp, the way they start the season, will not be matched up with how the season ends. So I think there's going to be some changes even inside of these battles as the season goes along.
The dynamic at that position is different too, Braden, over the last couple of years, because like you're not paying a backup quarterback a ton of money to have them on the roster and not play, where you can spend that money in other areas on your football team. So starting quarterbacks who get hurt, I mean, those teams are in some big-time trouble, but you can't have a lot of money tied up in your quarterback room either.
Well, I think that's that's a super interesting – I would love to sit with like 3 or 4 different GMs and discuss sort of the merits of the strategies around that, because I think you could make the case that spending as much as you can on a backup quarterback is probably really, really smart. I think it's the player themselves that probably limits the opportunity. Like, you know, how much money is worth it to not play, right? Like, so that's a really complicated question. But if you're a really quarterback dependent offense, which I think we could argue is Tennessee, but also not Tennessee at the same time, like we've seen almost everybody do well enough in that offense, like guys that aren't, I wouldn't call elite quarterbacks, but like have made the offense go because the offense is so good. So it's interesting, like what does Kalen DeBoer think? What does Steve Sarkisian think? What does Lane Kiffin think? Some of these offensive guys, I'd love to know kind of how they're planning this. Like Alabama has 2 bona fide legitimate options. Tennessee has 2 blue chip options. Like I think those teams have clearly done a good job investing in their backup quarterbacks, and I think it's fun to watch a legitimate battle play out. And I mean, outside of and I was talking about this SEC Football Live today on our platform. Like I think it's outside of the kind of bizarro way Nico ended, looking for cash and kind of going elsewhere, and then kind of basically swapping spots with Aguilar last minute, which is sort of a stopgap fix. Like, you have seen the Tennessee offense attract the best of the best. I mean, they're, outside of the Aguilar situation, which I would call kind of a very, kind of an outlier. I mean, you've got 3 5-star guys competing for playing time over the last, 3 seasons or whatever, 4 seasons. So it's attracting talent, and keeping talent's another question. Developing that talent is a third question. And now we're talking about how to maintain a quality backup quarterback. I think if you've got a guy that you're going to run a lot, you probably need to invest in a backup quarterback. If you think you can keep him upright, standing in the pocket, maybe you don't have to invest as much. But again, I think these conversations with GMs behind closed doors and strategy meetings would be super fun to sit in on.
Braden Gall is with us, 440 Sports. What do you think of Alabama's quarterback battle and then Alabama's situation as a team with Kalen DeBoer heading into this year, coming off a playoff appearance and a win, but pressure as well heading into this year?
Yeah, look, what's really interesting is I think they're in a really good spot relative to the national conversation. Like, I think there's very little pressure on them to be elite from the outside, like from the national media, from fans that aren't Alabama fans. I think all of the pressure is internal. It's all from Alabama fans and inside the building with their own expectations, because, I mean, I think it's a really healthy place for them to be, like, to have a young quarterback. If it's Keelan Russell, I imagine he's going to win the job at first. It might switch back to Mac, who knows. But having less eyes and less pressure on a team that's picked 6th in the conference. And here's what's weird, like, Kalen DeBoer is largely extremely well thought of and respected amongst, like, national college football people and fans and media. And inside the building, Alabama fans are like, come on, this guy sucks. Like, so it's just a weird, it's almost all internal pressure. And I think externally it's a really good place for Alabama to be. And I think they've got a loaded roster. If you look at that schedule, I don't have it in front of me, but I want to say it's like East Carolina, Kentucky, I think they have Mississippi State, South Carolina, Florida State is their first 5, and not in that order, but that's their first 5. Like, none of those teams are ranked. Maybe South Carolina is. I mean, I think South Carolina will be much improved. I think Florida State will be better, but none of them are. Like, none of those teams are ranked in playoff contenders. So it's like, for an Alabama schedule, it's quite manageable in the first 5 weeks of the season. It does get much harder after that. I just think it sets up well for Alabama to be better than people think. Is that good enough for Alabama fans? Probably not. But I think they have a chance to be much better than kind of 6th place in the SEC and, maybe whatever, 18th in the country or 15th in the country, wherever there might be. And, with an unknown quarterback, I think it's going to work out for Alabama to some degree. Again, not to Alabama standards, but I think that's a good football team.
When you think about South Carolina football in this season, what comes to mind?
Do you have enough supporting talent around a couple of elite pieces? Like the offensive line, they invested heavily. They've got to give Lenore Sellers some support on the offensive line. And Dylan Stewart might be the first draft pick, not at quarterback in the entire country right now. He might be the most dominant defensive player in the country. Like, you got to support him with other pieces. They've got a really good secondary. So it'll be interesting. They got good receivers. So it'll be interesting to see kind of how that team comes together. They also have a schedule that kind of sets up well at the beginning, which seems like it's like South Carolina's MO is to have like a manageable first, 4 to 6 weeks, and then it gets hard at the end. I think South Carolina could be sneaky good. I'm really like, I think I need camp to decide between Tennessee, Auburn, Florida, South Carolina, Vanderbilt. Who do I think could jump up and sort of join the playoff contenders? Like, if Faison Brandon is as good as the upside is, or if McIntyre is as good as they say he is, if John Summerall is as good as I think he is, if Byron Brown's as good as I think he is, like, I think all those teams have a chance to jump into the playoff conversation. Maybe not Vanderbilt, but South Carolina's squarely in that conversation, and they have the highest end blue chip talent of any of these teams. So do they have a supporting cast is the major question.
Hey, Braden, our focus, of course, SEC college football, but they're in Nashville. What's the latest with the Tennessee Titans? What's the talk right now?
Well, I mean, Cam Ward's second season, I think people want to know, like, what is he going to be? And I kind of just want to, I know it's like super boring radio and content, but to be like, guys, he's a very young player. He did not have a lot of throwing experience, reading defenses coming up through high school and college. I think he just needs some time. He's got a much better supporting cast. He's got a much better set of receivers, a much better offensive coaching staff, a much better head coach. I think the defense is going to be better. So I think there's a lot of reasons to like the trajectory of the team. Is that, 8 wins? Is that 10 wins? Is that 7 wins? Who knows? I think they are better. Only one way to go after the last 2 seasons, of course. I think Cardinal Tate is absolutely the real deal. I don't know if he's an elite number 1, but I think he's going to be their number 1 pretty quickly. And again, I think the coaching staff is like light years ahead of where they were last year at this time. So Cam Ward will be given an opportunity and put in a situation to find success. It's just sort of up to him to take some major steps forward. His mechanics look better. He looks 10 pounds lighter. He's got all the intangibles, the leadership and the confidence and sort of the temperament to be a good quarterback in the NFL. He's got a ridiculously fast release. Yep. It's just, there's a lot to like. You just got to see it all come together. And fans are like, when were we going to know? When are we going to know? And I'm like, I don't know, guys. Like week 8, week 5, week 12. I don't know. I think by the end of the year, you need to know if he's your quarterback of the future or not. But I think that gives you the whole season to figure it out. So I know that's not what fans want to hear. They want to win. But in a year where you're totally new coaching staff, you're rebuilding the roster, all of that seems to be working. Like there's no rush. Like just let him develop, let him spend a year getting better and see where we are at the end of the year. I have a feeling he will be, an above average NFL quarterback. Does that make him top 5 in the Burrow, Allen, Mahomes category? No, I don't think he's ever going to get there. But can he be Matt Stafford or Jared Goff? But I think he's Baker Mayfield. I think the comp for Cam Ward is Baker Mayfield. I think he plays like Baker Mayfield. I think he's built like Baker Mayfield. I think he's got the same swagger and the same trash talk, same size and everything. If he ends up being Baker Mayfield, I think you had to take him at number 1, and that guy gives you a chance to win playoff games. So,
does 440 Sports have the "If there's a Ward, there's a way" T-shirts designed, ready to be printed?
Oh, gosh.
We are an objective media organization, Josh.
Okay.
We cover all the good and bad and wonderful and ugly of sports, and we do it objectively, and we do it with thoughtful nuance. We are not homers. We are not stands, and we are not going to tell you what you want to hear just because it gets clicks and makes you feel good. That is not how we function and operate. We tell you the truth, and we hope sports fans want to hear the truth, and that's why you come hang out with us.
Okay, so
that's a no.
A simple no, we do not would have worked.
No, you guys don't understand. Our football discourse is being ruined by jokers like you two asking those questions. You're ruining Twitter, and you two are the problem.
There are problems out there. I would agree with you on that. I try to stay objective, except for Ward's. My cousin Cam, I've got his back on this one.
Unless I can make a lot of money, and then maybe I'll do it. Yeah.
That's exactly right. Hey, what topics are you professionally covering that people can check out right now at 440 Sports?
A lot of quarterback conversation in the SEC on SEC Football Live. We're going to go do a deep dive into the Predators salary cap today on the Gold Standard. We're covering training camp on all of our Titans products. We've got a football show. We've got Hot Read podcast where we do a little bit more film study and NFL draft stuff as it pertains to sort of the Titans and sort of the Southern football. So check out the Hot Read, check out a football show, Gold Standard, SEC Football Live. We've got a media show. Going to talk about Tony Romo and Jim Nantz, as well as what's going on with our media coverage for the Titans. They're putting us in the corners where we can't see anything, guys. It's ridiculous. So we even got that show covered. We got Election Day covered with our non-sports products. We got everything that covers Tennessee and Nashville. So come check us out. 440 Sports for just the sports side of it, YouTube, socials, and podcast app of choice.
440 Sports. Hey, Braden, we appreciate the time. As always, thank you so much, and we will talk to you again soon.
We love you, Braden.
Always a pleasure, guys.
See you.
Braden Gall, UT alum, right there on the Stanley Fencing and Gates hotline. Would you wear that shirt if there's a Ward, there's a way?
I'm not a Titans fan.
Okay. Bears fan?
Yeah.
Might talk about them coming up.
Yeah. You could be related to Cam Ward. I'm related to Darnell Wright.
We'll come back, 865-656-9900. We will highlight VFL Darnell Wright coming up. We'll be with you until 3 o'clock. We invite your questions, your comments, your calls, your texts at 865-656-9900. As we are presented by Junk Beyond, and we continue on Josh and Swain.
From the Budweiser studios of The Sports Animal, we are 99.1 The Sports Animal.
You know the feeling. That rush when you reach that goal, make somebody brag a little back home, that's success. And at University of Maryland Global Campus, we believe you should never stop chasing it. That's why UMGC offers an accredited skills-based education that helps move your career forward. We'll teach you how to apply emerging technologies like AI and data science, plus build your skills in leadership, communication, and critical thinking. Explore more than 100 degrees and certificates in business, cybersecurity, healthcare, and more. With affordable and online programs, you can unlock new opportunities to help you succeed again. At UMGC, success is yours for the taking and the making, and nothing should keep you from it, especially not an application fee. Apply now and we'll waive your application fee. Classes start August 12th. Learn more at umgc.edu. That's umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by Chev.
Do you want your next event to be the one they'll be talking about for years? Whether a watch party, wedding, tailgate, or corporate event, it's time to make your event legendary. With Colossal Productions, future celebrations will never be the same after you experience one of our colossal 14 or 16-foot video walls. Whether a business owner, event planner, or party thrower, Colossal Productions has a video wall that will make your next get-together unlike any other. See the visuals for yourself at colossalproductions.com and book yours today. Colossal Productions, where every event becomes legendary.
Thin grass, bare spots, try the miracle treatment. One visit and your troubles disappear.
Not so fast. Real lawn care doesn't work that way. For thin, tired lawns, start with fall aeration and seeding from Lawn Butler. Get clear communication, professional service, and a plan for what comes next. Visit lawnbutler.com/fall to get started. Better prep, better lawns, better season. Lawn Butler.
Take 1 minute to hear a personal message from John Rose, farmer and businessman.
To be a farmer, you got to have faith. You put seed in the ground and humble yourself before the Lord. I'm John Rose. I learned about Jesus in Sunday school. That's how my boys are growing up too.
The son of a school teacher and a farmer, CEO of 2 great Tennessee technology businesses that he built from the ground up. The conservative candidate for governor, John Rose.
I can't promise you I'll be a perfect governor, but you can be sure I will seek God's guidance and trust God's word.
John Rose.
Our land, our culture, our people, we are blessed.
Let's keep Tennessee, Tennessee. For governor, vote this Thursday in the Republican primary and vote for John Rose. Paid for by John Rose for Tennessee, Jeff Aiken, Treasurer.
I remember when I was a little boy and every day we had fresh milk delivered by our friend Fred. You see, Fred was our milkman and he always had a smile on his face. He went about his business with joy and he served his customers well. He would deliver our milk ice cold in those glass bottles and right to our doorstep. It seems like that good old-fashioned, joyful service is a thing of the past these days. Not here at the Bed Store. We believe that when you choose to buy your mattress from us, that we should make your entire experience a great one. When we deliver your bed, we literally roll out a red carpet to make sure that we show your home the utmost respect, and we put little mints on your new pillows. We go over, above, and beyond because you deserve that kind of old-fashioned tuck-you-in service. Right now at the Bed Store, you can get well tucked into any Tempur-Pedic mattress and get up to $300 in free sleep accessories, and we'll deliver that Tempur-Pedic locally for free. Come see us at any one of our 8 convenient area locations today or shop with us at bedstore.com. The Bed Store, well, we'll even tuck you in.
Thank you for being with us as As we continue on Josh and Swain on this Wednesday afternoon, Tennessee began fall practice earlier this morning. Day number 1 month from today. Tennessee will open the season against Furman. 3:30 kickoff, Neyland Stadium, Tennessee versus Furman to begin the 2026 season.
It may feel like a long time for us fans, but I think for some of the staff, they would wish they had longer in some cases when you finally get around the corner. In other cases, there's only so much preparation you can do. Let's play some ball. And you can prepare your players as much as possible, but really at the end of the day, man, you really don't know what you're going to see until they get out there. And I thought we heard a little bit of that from our new defense coordinator. Hey, we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll see. And I appreciate Jim Knowles, and I like watching him in practice.
Jim Knowles?
Yeah, because he's not a big rah-rah guy. He stands about 30 yards behind the ball on defense, and he's just taking notes. He looks like a boss back there. So we're going to turn around, and it's going to be single-digit days to kick off, and I'm here for it. But there's a lot to get done. Guys got to stay healthy. I thought we did a good job of giving our guys enough time to rest and hydrate and be smart. It is an advantage practicing in the morning. I want to see leadership emerge, because that's going to be the difference, y'all. We can get bigger, stronger, faster, all that good stuff, but what happens when you go on the road and you're down 10 points?
Yeah, Tennessee is going to play teams with big, strong, fast guys too.
The leadership has to break through. The coaches are not going to coach you during the games. It's not Little League where they're on the field with you. You got to be able to police yourself and monitor yourself. Player-led teams are always better than coaches-led teams. And this is an opportunity during fall camp where players, you got to take more ownership and be more vocal and hold your teammates more accountable. It's hot. It's uncomfortable. You're going to be tired, but you got to do that the same way you did it during the summer. You got to do it during fall camp. You just have to, because there's going to be so many opportunities and moments during the season where it's not going to go your way. You got to come back. You got to fight back. You got to, hey, maybe you had a pick six. Well, what about the next drive? Are you going to return to the field and score a touchdown that drive? Or defensively, do you give up a 40-yard play? Are you going to give up another one? Or are you going to make a play and a stop to give your offense the ball to go down and score? So, I think this time is really about building character and building leadership inside your program.
We'll talk more about what happened day one, but what's coming up over the next month as Tennessee gets ready for the season. We'll highlight a VFL with the Attaboy we'll hand out during hour number 3. You will hear from Josh Heupel. A question we got in the text box: who's going to return punts for Tennessee this season? Josh Heupel talked about the punt return game and Tennessee's search for somebody that can make big plays in the punt return game. You'll hear from Tennessee's head coach on that in the final hour of the show, and we want to hear from you. You can call or text 865-656-9900 to be part of the show. We are presented by Junk Be Gone, East Tennessee's junk removal specialists. You can find them online at junkbegone.biz. We have 2 hours down. We have talked to Fred White, a VFL, a national champion from the 1998 season. Earlier this hour, Austin Price and Braden Gall joined us. Those are available in our podcast feed. We'll come back with more conversation on day number 1 of Tennessee's fall camp. We'll talk about it right here on Josh and Swain.
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You've still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight illnesses like pneumococcal pneumonia and RSV. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and can help protect you from getting really sick. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. See more at PfizerForAll.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Unlock the savings at Boost Mobile and save up to $600 a year. I've been scouting these big carriers for a minute now, and I've seen them pull the same play 1,000 times. They promise you the world, then hit you with a price hike right when the game gets tough. But Boost Mobile, their $25 a month unlimited wireless plan is the most consistent player on the floor. No contracts, no price hikes. Unlock the savings today at boostmobile.com/unlock. Based on average annual single line payment of AT&T, Verizon, and T-Mobile customers compared to 12 months of the Boost Mobile unlimited wireless plan as of January 2026. For full offer details, visit boostmobile.com.
Hey, Tennessee, what are you looking for in an automobile dealership? How about a no-pressure, friendly staff, a huge selection of pre-owned inventory, which incidentally is why it's been called the intersection of selection for over 20 years. How about one of the largest new car inventories in the entire area? And don't forget, they all come with Rusty Wallace Honda's exclusive 200,000-mile warranty. Or maybe it's service after the sale you want. If that's the case, then get to our award-winning service department. Whatever your reason, don't wait. Get to the intersection of selection. Rusty Wallace Honda, I-75 at Callahan Drive.
Is your backyard ready for blooming flowers, sunny afternoons, and family gatherings? Well, Tennessee Deck and Fence can help. We're your local experts in fencing and decks, offering beautiful designs and top quality materials to enhance your home's security and style. And the best part? Our approach is no pressure. We'll work with you to create a dream outdoor space that fits your needs as well as your budget. Don't wait to embrace the beauty of spring. Call Tennessee Deck and Fence today, 865-304-0955, or visit TennesseeDeckandFence.com to schedule your free consultation.
If you want a great-looking fence or secure entry gate that will stand the test of time, you need to call Stanley Fencing and Gates. Proudly serving East Tennessee since 2000, Stanley Fencing can customize your fence. Just tell Stanley Fencing your idea, and they'll bring it to life, offering chain link, vinyl, aluminum, and wood fencing. They even specialize in secure entry gates to protect your business. For customized fencing and gates backed by a warranty, choose the Stanley Fence family. Call 865-254-3844 or online at stanleyfence.com.
Hey guys, Trevor Bain here. When I'm on the racetrack, I always look for ways to go further, faster. And when it comes to banking, I need a checking account that does the same. The Rewards Checking from Southeast Bank pays me cash back with every debit card purchase over $10, gets me ACH deposits up to 3 days early, and has no monthly service fees. Taking my wallet the extra mile. Rewards Checking from Southeast Bank. Checking that takes you further. Visit southeastbank.com or visit your nearest branch to open an account today.
Member FDIC, terms and conditions apply.
Hello, Knoxville. This is Mitchell Parton with Fraser's Carpet One. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, ceramic, or anything else for the floor, Fraser's Carpet One makes it easy. With free in-home estimates and free in-home shopping, Fraser's makes it easy. With no money down and free financing for an entire year, Fraser's makes it easy. And as a fourth-generation family-owned business, you don't stay in business for 65 years unless you make it easy. So give us a call today at 546-4850 and let us come to you with free in-home estimates and free in-home shopping. Let us show you how easy it can be to transform one room or an entire home with beautiful, new, professionally installed flooring from Fraser's Carpet One.
From the Budweiser Studios, this is WNML AM Knoxville, WNML FM Friendsville, streaming worldwide on 99.1thesportsanimal.com and on the Sports Animal app. We are 99.1 The Sports Animal.
This is a Westwood One Sports Minute.
Presented by Chumba Casino, your online casino for plays, spins, and a chance to score. Must be 21 and over. Terms at ChumbaCasino.com. The Cubs beat the Dodgers last night 5-1. Tarek Skubal's debut for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Skubal went 6 innings, gave up 4 hits, 2 runs, and had 6 strikeouts in the losing effort on Tuesday night at Wrigley Field. I'm Chris Black.
Chumba Casino brings non-stop fun straight to your screen. Anytime, anywhere. Explore hundreds of games like slots, blackjack, and instant scratch-style cards. Sign up to unlock your free welcome bonus and daily login bonuses. And enjoy your chance at exciting prizes without spending a thing. No purchase necessary to join. Just click, play, and enjoy the ride. Only available in permitted states. See T&Cs.
Sponsored by VGW Group. No purchase necessary. See terms at ChumbaCasino.com. Must be over 21 and present in the state where it's legal to play.
Indeed presents hires you can't afford to get wrong, like head administrator for a state-of-the-art surgical center.
What can I do for you, Doc?
We need to talk about the lights.
Ah, the mood lighting, relaxing, right? Much better than those old hospital vibes.
A hospital's supposed to have hospital vibes.
You seem tense. Let's dim the lights a bit.
This is the job for sponsored jobs.
This is what happens when you don't sponsor your job on Indeed. Next time, get matched with quality candidates with Indeed sponsored jobs.
Visit Indeed.com/hire now and sponsor your job today.
Twin Peaks. Eats, drinks, scenic views.
Josh and Swain is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
This is Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us as we begin hour number 3 of today's show. Jason Swain is here. He is a VFL, former Tennessee wide receiver. He is the new Vol Network football analyst. 1 month from today, 1 month, 1 hour, and 30 minutes from right now, Swain, you and Mike Heath will be talking about a game that is underway between Tennessee and Furman with a 3:30 kickoff between Tennessee and Furman at Neyland Stadium. So 1 month, 1 hour, and I think 37 minutes if they kick off at like 3:40 or whatever. That's where we are.
All right. I look forward to talking about a lot of touchdowns, man.
Tennessee should put a few touchdowns on the board against the Paladins.
Yeah.
What are we looking at? 5:15 today? Jason Swain makes his return to the Paul Feinbaum Show. Is that correct?
That's right. That's right. It's been a while, man. It's been a while. I thought Paul forgot about me. I thought he's mad at me. But he's not. We're good, man.
Just a couple of UT alums chopping it up.
Look at us. Who would have ever thought?
Who would have thought?
Yeah, but so we will connect today on SEC Network 5:15, and it's by video. So I'm on the show.
There you go.
Like right. I'm on there.
Yeah,
you gonna see me.
So, do they send somebody? Does UT send somebody to do makeup pre-appearance? How does that work?
I don't wear makeup, Josh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't wear makeup. I'm not at that level yet.
And is it just you and Paul, or are they doing like an open phone line segment? I didn't know if your guidance counselor from Grissom High School might.
It's not a good idea.
Call in.
That is not a good idea,
gone.
sir. That is not a good idea. It would be good for TV.
Yeah, I think
be great for TV ratings, but that's probably not a good idea.
Yeah, you go viral.
I mean, they let Pat McAfee cuss, so I mean, I can guarantee you they're gonna get some of that if she's on there.
Yeah, I don't know if you'd be Petty Swain, but I know you wouldn't be FCC Swain.
I would not be. I would definitely be Petty for sure. But yeah, man, excited to be on with Paul talking about the Vols, my fellow UT alum.
I know we've said it. It really was good to see a little football action earlier today.
One of the first things I noticed walking into the complex was all the footballs with the Adidas logo.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's a change from the last time we had Adidas. And it's something that, maybe Ainge has talked about already or could talk about, because no one can talk about it better than him, because it matters to quarterbacks, being able to grip and rip the football and throw it. Well, we didn't use Adidas balls for some reason. I guess they weren't good enough then. That's the reason. But the balls we did use were huge compared to the Nike balls. And so I know our quarterbacks preferred the Nike balls back in the day. Well, I mean, can't use the Nike balls back in the day. But now there's a ton of Adidas balls down there we're using. And so that's a huge, huge change from the last time we had Adidas. So it's seemed like a little bit of a smaller ball, which means you are about to sling it. You are about to sling that pill, buddy.
Both quarterbacks have arm talent. No question about that.
They would not be here if they didn't have arm talent. When's the last time you heard the scout report on a 4 or 5-star quarterback and it was like, well, mediocre arm talent, but, everything else is, elite. No, you got to have borderline elite arm talent to be a 4 or 5-star quarterback and to be here at Tennessee. We throw deep here. We ain't got time for little 10-yard throws every other passing play.
Yes, Heupel is going to attack vertically.
Yeah, we got time for that stuff. So the guys can throw it. It's about throwing it on time. It's about ball placement. It's about checks at the line of scrimmage, taking care of the football when maybe you're scrambling, putting 2 hands on the ball when you're moving in the pocket. Things like that.
Jason asks, can we expect Swain to say, but they haven't played anybody, Paul, on the Feinbaum show? They haven't played anybody yet this season. That's a good point.
As much as I can say, Paul, I will, because I think it's hilarious that all the callers do it.
Swain, when you talk about Vanderbilt, will you still have the accent?
Of course. Hopefully we won't be talking about Vanderbilt. Hopefully he doesn't ask me about what happened last year. I try not to talk about it unless it's on my own show. I don't want to talk about it on anybody else's show.
Yeah, you shouldn't be talking too much about the Commodores today.
No.
I wouldn't think so. But I don't know. That's how the regular season ended last year, with a loss there. So there's the bounce back factor. I can't predict Paul's questions to you. Pete has this question. Congrats, Swain, on the new job. Will there be a conflict of interest if your radio show needs to report something you're asked by the university to keep it quiet? So one thing, you've already worked for the Vol Network. You've been working for the Vol Network the last several years. And I, personally speaking, think you do a good job of your professionalism and what this role is. And if there is news regarding Tennessee, we've discussed it previously, and we'll do so moving forward.
Yeah, I'm not in the news breaking business, but we talk about everything that is public.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of the day, that's my school. I played there. I love that school. The Power T means everything. So I'm not going to be snitching
right.
on things that are going on.
Yeah, there can be, I don't know if uncomfortable is the right description of a subject, or just less favorable. Like Boo Carter last year, that was not a favorable subject to cover. We covered it a lot on the show.
It was extremely difficult because you could see it. Like the first game, you could see it. My man makes a play. No one's slapping him on the butt.
Mm-hmm.
No one's giving him attaboys. The play he made at Mississippi State, blowing up the screen pass. A couple plays later, we have the pick 6 with Colton Hood. No one's tapping him on the helmet. No one's showing him love. It was obvious, and it was really uncomfortable. So that's not an issue anymore. Hopefully that does not become an issue, and we don't have to talk about that. But, yeah, I mean, you got to talk about what everybody else sees.
And we'll continue to do so right here on Josh and Swain, 12 to 3, Monday through Friday.
But I was hired to not change.
Mm-hmm.
I was hired to be me. That's the intention. I know how to be me. I've been me for 42 years. I've grown. I've gotten better in certain areas. But I'm planning on being me. And I've been encouraged to be me. So that's what I'm going to do. I like to follow directions.
New season of Ted Lasso, I think, starts today on Apple. Jamie Tart, one of the star players on the team in a previous season, is asked something about, would you rather be this or that? And he says, why would I rather be anybody but myself? It's a very healthy approach. Jason Swain is Jason Swain and will continue to be.
I'm me, man. I'm me. So I think I've done a pretty good job to be me to get to this point, so I'm not going to change it. Hey, we thought you were going to be this guy. You're fired. You changed. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that.
Jason Swain, war number 1 on the field, number 1 in everybody's hearts heading into the upcoming football season.
I don't know about all that, Josh.
Hey, this is something that we have talked about, we'll continue to talk about, and Josh Heupel talked about earlier today. We had a question, who's going to return punts? Well, Vince Ferrara asked Josh Heupel earlier today as Tyreek King's name was brought up as a candidate, the freshman from Catholic, but the punt return position, Josh Heupel talking about players, and then players that could be in that role, and then the importance of that position.
Josh, you mentioned Tyreek King as one of the candidates in the punt return game. Who are some other guys you're giving a look in that area?
Got a bunch of guys that are competing for that spot. Clay Moss, Staley was back there some last year. Mike Matthews, there's a bunch of them. You got to have a guy that's a fearless, dynamic playmaker. That's an aggressive but smart decision maker. Once he has the ball in his hands, has to be able to make somebody miss. It's one of the plays in the game that's can be as an explosive play as there is. And when we've been really good on that unit, we've had 10 other guys doing their job at the line of scrimmage at a really high level, but we've had a guy that is fearless and willing to go make a play too. And that's the expectation here. We've had some great returners since I've been here, but in the history of college football too. You look at the history of the return game here.
So that was Josh Heupel earlier today. The best they've been in that position under Josh Heupel would be D. Williams, correct? Think about his return against Texas A&M a few seasons ago in Knoxville. Tennessee had A&M deep in its own territory. They punted kind of short. He made a play toward the end zone. That swung the game. He made big returns. If they can add that element back in, that can swing a game. That can change the direction of your season.
The best returning player, meaning the player that was on this team last year that's on this team now, for that position, I think, is Braylon Staley. Technique-wise, the ability to change directions, you got to have the feet, because punt return is different than kickoff return. You got to be able to change directions and do it really quickly. But I don't want him back there, if I can help it, because I don't want to expose him to extra hits. But if he can handle it, he can handle it. Tyreek King is interesting, but he's a freshman. Can he be trusted to protect the football and do it consistently? Hey, man, if you make plays, you make plays, freshman or not. But that is the concern with any young dude coming in who hasn't played yet. Like, all right, can we trust you to do your job? You went to the portal, you added some pieces to potentially do that for you. And I was having this conversation today with someone during practice, where in the past we have treaded water in the return game, except for 24, because of the scholarship reductions that Josh Heupel inherited when he came here. We were doing a lot of fair catches on kickoff returns. Well, remember the year where Evan Berry was a weapon, and it was a fear that he would return it. He would either return it for a touchdown, return it for a great return, or kickers would be so freaked out they would kick out of bounds. And we're starting the possession at the 40-yard line.
Favorable starting
exactly.
position.
So you want to get to that point now that you have had a couple of years to fill out the roster, and because there's going to be some guys that won't play offensively or defensively as young players, but they can be warriors on special teams, and that can help a return guy, which is in turn helps our team, which helps our young quarterback, and help us win some football games. But that punt returner spot is really, really, really intriguing, because I think that thing is wide open. It's wide open.
If Tyreek King could earn their trust, he's intriguing to me. Mentioned his name a few minutes ago. Boo Carter was a guy that was so exciting with what he could do. The trust was lost there for several reasons.
Tyreek King reminds me of Braylon Staley as a true freshman, where I was like, yeah, I know we got a guy in the slot and he's starting, but this guy is really, really good.
Yeah, he can do something.
And how long will I be able to keep him off the field? Because I see tools. I see tools that work. We'll see how it plays out. Tyreek King just has to be consistent, stay healthy, and make plays. And he's going to make some dudes around in that room uncomfortable. Really uncomfortable, which is what he's supposed to do.
Yeah, a guy that probably didn't get a ton of attention through the recruiting process.
Should have got more.
From Catholic high school, somebody to pay attention to, Tyreek King. We'll continue the conversation, 865-656-9900 to be part of the show, to call or text in. We'll keep the text box open. We still have that attaboy to hand out with you until 3 o'clock this afternoon on Josh and Swain.
Be here this afternoon at 5 for 30 uninterrupted minutes of talking sports, breaking only to give you 30-second traffic updates and then straight back to sports. No Huddle, powered by USS, proud ball sponsor and foundation expert United Structural Systems. For all your foundation and waterproofing needs.
They guarantee their best.
Call USS. No Huddle this afternoon at 5.
I know there can be a lot of uncertainty involved in planning your financial life. Modern retirement strategies demand an approach that acknowledges the unpredictability of markets, increasing life expectancies, and the ever-changing economic system that surrounds personal finance. Hi, this is Jim Brogan, and at Brogan Financial, we serve our clients in helping them achieve their life goals for retirement and beyond. Visit us online at broganfinancial.com to learn more about how to take control of your financial future.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today?
My car is making this noise. Sometimes it's like doop doop, and sometimes it's like grrr.
Do you have a dash light on?
Oh yeah.
And we don't have to listen for clues. With the free Fix Finder service, we can read a check engine, ABS, or maintenance light to find the likely fix and even recommend a local shop if you need one.
So you don't need to hear the grrr.
Not with Fix Finder. Free at every AutoZone.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
Unlock the savings at Boost Mobile and save up to $600 a year. I've been scouting these big carriers for a minute now, and I've seen them pull the same play 1,000 times. They promise you the world, then hit you with a price hike right when the game gets tight. But Boost Mobile, their $25 a month unlimited wireless plan is the most consistent player on the floor. No contracts, no price hikes. Unlock the savings today at boostmobile.com/unlock. Based on average annual single line payment of AT&T, Verizon, and T-Mobile customers compared to 12 months of the Boost Mobile unlimited wireless plan as of January 2026. For full offer details, visit boostmobile.com.
Hey, I'm Josh Hemphill, right here in Knoxville. Let's talk about something that's not always top of mind, but still really important: life insurance. The Josh Hemphill State Farm team can help you understand options that best fit your family. Contact us right here in Powell at 865-512-7542.
Do you have a house and you need to sell it fast, but you just don't know how to make it happen? I have a solution. Hi, I'm Pat with ProSource Home Buyers, and I will make you a fair, as-is, all-cash offer on your house today. No matter the condition, price range, or location, call me 7 days a week at 865-500-3711. Every week I work with homeowners who want a simple way to sell their house without fixing it up or waiting months for a buyer. We buy houses as is for cash, and you pick a closing date that works for you. Maybe it's inherited, sitting vacant, causing you financial stress, or needs more repairs than you can handle. Whatever the situation, I'll buy it. Whether it's pretty or ugly, I'll buy it. If you're ready to sell your house fast and move on, call me at 865-500-3711. That's 865-500-3711. That's 865-500-3711.
In a flash, sell your house for cash. ProSource Home Buyers.
Got old jewelry tucked away in a drawer? Bring it to TK Wheeler Jewelers and turn it into cash. TK Wheeler buys diamonds, precious metals, and gemstones. From broken chains and single earrings to old charms, class rings, watches, even coin collections. You already trust TK Wheeler for stunning custom designs and expert jewelry repair. Now imagine the quality of their payouts. Stop by TK Wheeler Jewelers today and find out what your old or broken jewelry is really worth. South Illinois Avenue in Oak Ridge or TKWheelerJewelers.com.
The Big Kahuna Wing Festival, now known as the Covenant Health Big Kahuna Labor Day Festival, is back and bigger than ever on Sunday, September 6th at the World's Fair Park. Get ready for the best wings you've ever tasted, incredible live music, tons of family fun, and the largest pyro musical fireworks show in Knoxville. All to benefit Thompson Cancer Survival Center and Educator Resource Center. Tickets are flying fast. Grab yours now at bkwfestival.com. Big flavor, big friendly, Big Kahuna Wings.
This Friday morning at 9, go to 991thesportsanimal.com and catch a sweet deal at Kraken's Cup. Sweet deals are your chance to experience some of the finest restaurants and attractions East Tennessee has to offer at unbeatable prices. Don't miss this one to Kraken's Cup, going live Friday morning at 9.
Free on the radio. Free on the app. Free on our website. You can hear 99.1 The Sports Animal free anytime, anywhere.
The hottest sports stories of the day, broken down to their very core with honest, informed opinions. Here's Josh and Swain on The Sports Animal.
Back on Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us. Swain news yesterday, Indiana defensive lineman Stephen Daly attempting to come back, led Indiana in sacks and tackles for loss last season, suffered an injury toward the end of the year. 19 tackles for loss, 5.5 sacks for the Hoosiers last season, looking to come back. Also remember this name, Holden Stace, former Tennessee tight end. He transferred to Indiana, helped them win a title, and news just a few minutes ago, he's looking to return to college for a 5th season following last week's court ruling in Colorado.
Wait, so why isn't the defensive lineman in the NFL? Help me understand what's going on here.
Well, I don't know, and that I didn't follow his path. He suffered the injury at the end of last season, which could not have helped him through the draft process.
Yeah, for sure. Like Arion.
Yeah, so I'm guessing that was a factor, but he was out of eligibility. He didn't have the option to come back until last Friday with the court ruling.
Dude, that's not going to be fair. Some poor freshman offensive lineman is about to get worked. He got that grown man strength. How old is he, Josh? He better not be over 24.
Stephen Daly?
You better not tell me he's 24 or 25 years old.
The story today is Kurt Signetti commented on it. He is still on a path to get back to full strength, but he was on the practice field with the team earlier today. So what an addition.
Huge.
For them.
No, huge. Big time. I mean, the trenches is where you win them. And Indiana was good last year, and to be able to bring back one of your best players, your best pass rusher, in terms of getting to the quarterback, but that's huge.
How old is he? I have no idea. His bio doesn't have his age.
Oh, they're trying to hide it, Josh. They're trying to hide it, man.
But his freshman season was 2022. So he is a true fifth-year college player. I saw UNLV highlight their start of fall camp, and they had one of their linebacker senior leaders getting the team hyped up. That was the video that they showed. And that particular player entered college in 2020.
Oh, my gosh.
At Oregon. So he is in his 7th year in college. That's a little bit different. But we should be moving past that beyond this season or the next couple.
I really hope that we're able to add some depth in the interior of the defensive line with that 5 to play 5 rule.
Well, something I do wonder our team's exploring, hey, depending on what kind of shape a guy is in or what he's been doing the last couple of months, maybe if you bring somebody in, he's not ready to help you on September 5th. But if you bring in a lineman, you play football for 3 months, 3+ months, you're hoping to be in the postseason, right?
Yeah.
Depth becomes a really important thing. You might say, hey, I don't know what kind of position you'll be in 1 month from today, but when we get to October and November, we'll have you ready to go when the inevitable happens. Guys get injured, guys get tired, we need bodies. You'll be ready by then.
Your target date is Texas.
There you go.
Yeah, be ready for Texas, and you don't have to play 40 reps.
Exactly.
Good for Indiana. I'm not to the point where I hate Indiana yet. They keep
Give it another season.
They keep winning, and Kurt Signetti keep running his mouth. Then I'm gonna feel a little different. They still cute to me. Still happy for them that they were able to win.
They don't feel like a recruiting transfer portal threat.
No, not yet. Not yet. Keep it up.
Not yet is the key.
Keep it up.
Here's the schedule early on for Indiana. This is starting to tick people off. They play North Texas Howard and Western Kentucky non-conference. Their Big Ten opener will be on a Friday night at home against Northwestern. Then they'll play at Rutgers, at Nebraska, Ohio State at home. That's obviously a big game. At Michigan, that's a big game. Minnesota, USC at home, at Washington, Purdue. You got some tough games on that schedule.
Some. Not many.
At Washington, that's no gimme. USC's no gimme. Neither is Michigan or Ohio State.
Why are you doing that, Josh?
What did I do?
There's a difference between no gimme and a tough game and a schedule inside of the SEC. There's a difference.
I agree with that.
But again, I've said it, man. It doesn't matter. As long as you're good when you need to be good.
Now, Purdue at home to close out the season. That should be a gimme.
That might be the worst rivalry matchup in college football.
At Nebraska, what happens with Matt Rule's team this year?
They're going to be average, Josh.
Yeah.
What kind of question is that? The ceiling is slightly above average.
But they're going to be
average. You know it. I know it.
The ceiling does not quite climb to the roof.
And then you know what else is going to happen? Nebraska's going to give Matt Rule a raise.
He's going to get an extension for it.
He's going to get a raise and an extension.
Hey, good for him.
Yeah, and an attaboy. Yeah, they're going to love it. They'll be ecstatic. Corn for everybody. Yay, Whippy.
He's Jason Swain.
Popcorn party. Popcorn party for Matt Rule. Went 7-5. Whip-de-doo.
See, there's the petty Swain people are looking for.
When there's an opening, though, you got to take it.
Yep.
Matt Rule didn't do anything to me, so there's no reason for me to be petty.
USC's off the week before it travels to Indiana. Big year for Lincoln Riley. They get 2 off weeks because they're playing a week 0 game against San Jose State.
Cinetti's going to coach circles around USC. You know it, I know.
I would venture to predict the same.
But that game will be more interesting than it would have been in the past because Lincoln Riley does have some more talent. He brought in a better defense coordinator, right?
Gary Patterson.
Former TCU coach. So he can focus more on the offense. Hey, he made a Josh Heupel move. Yep. A proven defensive mind. He's an offensive guy. It may work out for him.
One more news item for you. We have an attaboy to hand out in our next segment. Stephon Diggs has found a new home. The wide receiver signed with the Washington Commanders.
Yes! Woo! Woo! Man, I thought it was my Bears. I don't want him anywhere around my Bears. Nice. Yeah, I don't want him anywhere with my Bears at all. So he can do all his shenanigans in Capital City. Have fun, buddy.
Jaden Daniels' mom is not going to allow him to hang out with Stephon Diggs away from football.
Not unless she's there.
We'll come back. We will highlight a VFL as we hand out today's attaboy coming up. We'll be with you until 3 o'clock. We thank you for being with us on Josh and Swain.
For details on how to match up the timing on the Vol Network audio with games carried on TV, text the word MATCH to 865-656-9900. That's MATCH to 656-9900.
This is Andy with Mo Shingles. You already know we do the best roofs for the best price. We also do lifetime warranty gutter guards, usually for around half the national guys. Call Mo Shingles, 770-0506.
I'm VFL Todd Kelly Jr., and it's
31 days until
it's football time in Tennessee. This countdown to kickoff is brought to you by Knoxville TVA Employees Credit Union. People helping people since 1934.
Want to create a beautiful outdoor space? Call Tennessee Deck and Fence. We're your local deck and fence experts. We offer a no-pressure approach so you can relax as our team works with you to design a deck or fence that perfectly suits your needs and style. We use only the highest quality materials and expert craftsmanship to ensure a long-lasting, beautiful product. Call us today, 865-304-0955, or you can visit TennesseeDeckandFence.com for a free consultation. Let's create a backyard you're going to love.
Leaky pipes.
Oh, no.
Toilets clogged.
Oh, crap.
Don't freak out. Just call us. Problem solved.
Okay.
No job too big. No job too small.
Oh, great.
Repairs, installs, relax. We do it all.
Valley Plumbing. Any plumbing issue, anytime. Call your Valley Plumbing professionals today at 865-351-0643 or visit valleyplumbingtn.com. That's valleyplumbingtn.com.
Tired of sagging, disposable dorm beds? Upgrade your student sleep with real factory direct value. Get a handcrafted two-sided mattress from Brothers Bedding. Built better, lasts longer. Plus, score a free student comfort pack. Visit us today.
Ready to crush it? Grab Holla ready-to-drink premium vodka cocktails. Made with Holla vodka and available in refreshing flavors like orange crush, watermelon, blueberry, and grapefruit. These lightly sparkling cocktails are made for beach days, backyard parties, and wherever the fun takes you. No mixing, no mess, just crack and crush. Find Holla canned cocktails at your favorite retailer and bring the flavor wherever you go. Holla Spirits, premium vodka cocktails, ready when you are.
Please enjoy responsibly. Must be 21 or older.
Join Eric Ainge and Brian Rice on Friday, 9 to noon at Rusty Wallace Honda on Callahan Drive. Come check out the great deals on new and used vehicles at the intersection of Selection, I-75 and Callahan Drive. Friday, 9 to noon, Rusty Wallace Honda.
Looking to grow your business? If you want to reach passionate sports fans across Tennessee, 99.1 The Sports Animal is your perfect partner. With exclusive coverage of the Tennessee games, plus daily talk shows you can have originating at your place of business featuring your favorite host. Sports Talk with John and Vince from 6 to 9 a.m. Eric Ainge and Brian Rice, 9 to noon. Josh and Swain from noon to 3. And Tyler and Kaner from 3 to 7 p.m. When our hosts endorse your business, it pays dividends. Connect with highly dedicated sports fans tuned in throughout the day for game insights, hot takes, and local buzz. Advertising on 99.1 The Sports Animal means more visibility, more brand awareness, and more customers walking through your door. Reach your goals. Grow your business. Contact Kimberly Parker today by texting the word business to 865-656-9900. Business to 865-656-9900. Let's make your brand a part of the game.
Do you have a house that's causing you stress and need to sell it fast? Then keep listening. Hi, I'm Pat with ProSource Home Buyers, and I will make you a fair, as-is, all-cash offer on your house today. No matter the condition, price range, or location, call me, 865-500-3711. Maybe it's inherited, sitting vacant, causing you financial stress, or needs more repairs than you can handle. Whatever the situation, I'll buy it. Whether your house is in perfect condition or falling apart, I'll buy it. Behind on payments, I'll buy it. Tenants not paying rent, I'll buy it. Facing foreclosure, I'll buy it. No repairs, no banks, no fees, and no commissions. We can close in as little as 1 week. If you're ready to sell your house fast, call me at 865-500-3711. That's 865-500-3711. That's 865-500-3711.
In a flash, sell your house for cash. ProSource Home Buyers.
This report is sponsored by the YMCA. Hey, Knoxville. When the school day ends, families need a place they trust. At the Y, kids are known by name, supported with homework help, and surrounded by caring adults. There's no place like this place. Learn more at ymca.org/nearme.
Scattered showers work into the forecast through the afternoon. A spotty thunderstorm is not out of the question, with downpours possible. You'll see higher likelihood for some rain chances as you're heading closer to the Great Smoky Mountains. As we're heading into your Thursday, we'll see a repeat forecast with slightly higher chances of rain. For the WVLT First Alert Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Megan Dusmall.
Hey Knoxville, it's your local State Farm agent, Josh Hemphill. When you combine State Farm home and auto insurance, you save an average of $889. Contact the Josh Hemphill team right here in Farragut at 865-675-3999.
Josh and Swain is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
Thanks for being with us on Josh and Swain. With you until 3 o'clock. Jason Swain is here. VFL, former Tennessee wide receiver, new football analyst for the Ball Network. Analyst news, Mike Golick Sr. going to be in the booth in Notre Dame this year. Maybe you'll run into him at the college football playoff this year. Tennessee, Notre Dame.
Can't wait.
Welcome to Knoxville, Mike Golick, as Tennessee gets ready to host the Irish, right?
Yep, for a playoff game. Yep.
Is that your Bart Scott?
You couldn't tell?
I could tell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my Bart Scott. Yeah, can't wait. We'll see you in the championship game, Golick. senior. Or next year.
In the next couple of years.
But soon. Yep.
Yep. Notre Dame, a popular title contender pick, as their schedule is favorable. Would say they have a couple of really tough games. Miami would be the highlight there.
Tougher than Indiana's.
Some would say.
Most would.
Yeah, people are not happy with Indiana. I think that's what's going to do it. Signetti, I think people say, well, you backed it up. I think it's the schedule. I think that's what will get people mad at.
He don't bother me. He bothers Bammers.
Signetti does.
Oh, he got them all up in arms. But he doesn't bother me. Like I think he's funny.
Well, if he's bothering Bammers, you're probably going to like that, right?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I like coaches like that. I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, back it up. He has done back-to-back playoff appearances, and of course, last year Indiana winning the national championship. As we continue the show, 865-656-9900. It's time to hand out today's Attaboy.
I just wanted to come by and congratulate you on the great work you've been doing.
I like your style. You remind me of a young me.
Failure is not an option.
That boy is good.
Homes, remind yourself, nobody built like you. You design yourself. Attaboy.
Josh Heupel began his press conference today after practice, highlighting this VFL. Darnell Wright, big news yesterday. It is contract time as teams are looking to extend players who have had big success. We've seen it with a few different franchises. And yesterday, the Chicago Bears gave a big deal to Darnell Wright, VFL, who was their top 10 pick following the 22 season, so the 23 NFL draft. Ian Rappaport had the news, Jeremy Fowler as well yesterday with ESPN. $116 million includes $93 million guaranteed for Darnell Wright in his new contract, the highest paid right tackle in NFL history.
I knew it. When we were back in Huntington, West Virginia, we always knew that little Darnell would make it. Seeing him play with all our cousins at the family reunion. Yeah, man, we knew that little Darnell would make it. You know, big cousin Jason here.
Yeah, you were looking out for him.
Hey, man.
You saw it before most did.
You just saw it when we were playing, hide go seek and tag. He had the agility, the footwork. You just knew he was going to be an NFL right tackle. And look at him.
Darnell would be one of the examples you offer up when you make the case that stars do matter.
Stars always matter. Yeah,
sure.
He
was a 5-star prospect for Tennessee in the 2019 class and came in. He played right away. He developed over his 4 years. He left as a top 10 pick. He was terrific. He still probably doesn't get enough credit for how good Tennessee's 22 offense was and how vital Darnell's role was in that offense succeeding. Tennessee putting up 52 points against Alabama does not happen without the Darnell Wright performance. He has now gone on to succeed with the Chicago Bears. He was second-team All-Pro last year, and he'll make $29 million a year in his new contract.
And the Bears were really smart getting this done now because he was still on his rookie deal. And the longer you wait, Cowboys, you're going to pay more. So save yourself some money and take care of your guy when you can. And that's what the Bears did. I like that both my teams that I root for, the organizations are ran properly.
It does make you feel better as a fan.
Oh, yeah, man.
When you know the people in charge know what they're doing.
Exactly.
Because it makes you feel really bad as a fan when the people in charge don't know what they're doing.
Correct.
So, look at our cousin, Darnell Wright, with his big new contract.
Yep.
Here on Josh and Swain. In all seriousness, he's done it. He's a big-time player for the Bears, and he gets a big new deal. He went out and earned it. So an attaboy to VFL Darnell Wright.
The Darnell Wright, Josh and Swain show?
If he wants it to be. We can talk. We're happy to talk about Darnell every day for the right NIL price. Yeah.
Yeah. We got an advertising package to sell you, Darnell.
Did the Tennessee Fund, did they offer up a big congratulations to Darnell?
Oh, you already know. 865-974. On the way, buddy.
Yeah.
On the way, Darnell Wright.
That caller ID was lit up yesterday.
Yeah.
Hey, also happy to highlight as well, Bo sent in a message, said, can I give an attaboy and attagirl to all the people at UT for the Rick Barnes documentary? I actually saw Isaac Fowler earlier today on campus as it was produced by 11 UT students under the direction of Isaac Fowler and has already gotten rave reviews. The It's Not About Me documentary that came out last week through Tennessee Athletics on Rick Barnes. So still easy for you to go check out on the Tennessee Athletics YouTube channel, but sure, happy to pass that along. I told Isaac, hey, we've already gotten messages, people saying how much they loved it, and he appreciated hearing that. So to the UT students and Isaac Fowler and anybody that was involved, it was a big hit.
Still got to watch it.
As do I.
Yeah. I'm really disappointed.
I haven't yet, but I'm happy to blame my kids.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to blame mine too.
Yep.
Yeah.
On why I haven't.
Yeah. Kids, your fault. Feels good to be able to use your kids as a crutch, right? Especially like when you got to leave a place.
Oh, hey,
oh, man, I got to leave, man. You know, the kids and all. So, yeah, I'm blaming my kids.
Yep, every chance I get.
Yep, it's their fault.
Yep, but to Isaac, all the UT students involved, job well done with all the positive reviews that have come and the appreciation from Tennessee fans. We appreciate that message, Bo. We'll come back. We have one segment to go. We'll wrap up today's conversation. It was day one of fall camp for Tennessee football. We continue with one segment to go here on Josh and Swain.
Tired of your mattress sagging in the middle already? Most mattresses today are one-sided, and once that foam breaks down, that dip is there for good. At Brothers Bedding, they still build mattresses the right way. Everyone is handcrafted two-sided, so you can flip it, rotate it, and get twice the life out of your mattress. And if it ever does dip, you're protected with a warranty of up to 20 years. This month only, upgrading is easier than ever. Free pickup, free delivery, and they offer 0% financing. Stop throwing money at disposable mattresses. Visit the Brothers Bedding Factory showroom today and sleep better tonight.
If you're looking around your house thinking it might be time for a little upgrade, maybe the bathroom needs attention. Those kitchen cabinets are looking tired, or the flooring has seen better days. I know exactly who can help you with that. I went to Old City Kitchens at 218 East Depot Avenue in the Old City, and I'm sure glad I did. You can schedule your appointment by going to oldcitykitchens.com or give them a call at 865-800-8001. You'll be glad you did.
Step into a place where tea isn't just a drink. It can be an experience with flavors and aromas from around the globe. Explore the Kraken's Cup at 4815 Broadway in the Food City Plaza in Fountain City. Travel the world from the comfort of your own teacup. The Kraken's Cup is East Tennessee's award-winning English-style tea room, both adventurous and delightful. You can taste over 80 teas from around the world in the surroundings of an adventurer's library or traditional tea room. The Kraken's Cup offers full lunches with sandwiches and salads, small plates and cheese trays. Whatever your expectations of a tea room are, the Kraken's Cup is different. The perfect place for meetings, gatherings, and parties. Visit the world of the Kraken's Cup. Reservations recommended. Find out more at thekrakenscup.com, where tea drinkers and explorers are welcome.
This Friday morning at 9, go to 991thesportsanimal.com and catch a sweet deal at the Kraken's Cup. Sweet deals are your chance to experience some of the finest restaurants and attractions East Tennessee has to offer at unbeatable prices. Don't miss this one to Kraken's Cup, going live Friday morning at 9.
Take 1 minute to hear a personal message from John Rose, farmer and businessman.
To be a farmer, you got to have faith. You put seed in the ground and humble yourself before the Lord. I'm John Rose. I learned about Jesus in Sunday school. That's how my boys are growing up too.
The son of a school teacher and a farmer, CEO of 2 great Tennessee technology businesses that he built from the ground up. The conservative candidate for governor, John Rose.
I can't promise you I'll be a perfect governor, but you can be sure I will seek God's guidance and trust God's word.
John Rose.
Our land, our culture, our people, we are blessed.
Let's keep Tennessee, Tennessee. For governor, vote this Thursday in the Republican primary and vote for John Rose. Paid for by John Rose for Tennessee, Jeff Aiken, Treasurer.
Do you really know what's in your water? Every time you turn on the tap, you could be pouring hidden dangers right into your family's glass. At Tennessee Water and Air Technology, we take the guesswork out of your tap. Let us come to your home and test your water. We'll show you exactly what's hiding in your water supply and how a custom whole house filtration system can completely transform your home. Don't wait until it's too late. Let us help filter out the bad so you can enjoy the good. Visit Tennessee Water and Air Technology today at tnwatertech.com and schedule your free water testing.
Your next success can begin sooner than you think. At University of Maryland Global Campus, undergraduate and most graduate classes start August 12th. Apply now and save with no application fee. Learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by Chev.
Hey Knoxville, it's your local State Farm agent, Josh Hemphill. When you combine State Farm home and auto insurance, you save an average of $889. Contact the Josh Hemphill team right here in Powell at 865-512-7542.
Never miss a second of sports. Download the updated Sports Animal app right now.
Back on Josh and Swain, thank you for being with us. Thank you to our guests who joined us today. In the first hour, we talked to Fred White, VFL Tennessee legend from the 1998 National Championship team. We talked to Austin Price and Braden Gall during hour number 2. Those interviews and all of our show available wherever you get your podcasts, Apple and Spotify. Always love talking to Fred about how much he loves Tennessee.
Love Fred White, man. You know, when you pick a school like Tennessee, you get an opportunity to build so many lifelong relationships, ones that impact you in so many ways, and Fred White is a big example of that, man. I did not know that he would be like family, you know, when I first met him, but whew, man, so glad that he is.
Is this the right way to say it? Fred is the nicest mean guy I've ever met, in that I've seen that look in his eye when it's competition time, and that look is one that I think put the fear in opposing running backs and wide receivers when he played at Tennessee. But off the field, the nicest guy.
And he cares about the standard at Tennessee. Like, that stuff is on his mind 24/7. Like, it's one thing to come back and show up, but like, you can know when someone is like invested in all they're consumed with Tennessee football because they care about it. That's Fred White.
Yeah, what did he say? Fred said he's missed 2 home games in the last 17 years, and they were both due to weddings that he had to be at.
Yeah.
And he'll be here Friday, he said. So he's coming in at the end of the week to check out Tennessee football practice. So Fred White, I think you'll enjoy the conversation we had with him in the first hour of the show. We've enjoyed talking about some football took place. It was day 1 of fall camp. Plenty of time to go here over the next month. But 1 month from today, Tennessee will be playing football against Furman at Neyland Stadium. And another topic we'll have over the next several weeks, what will Jim Knowles' defense look like this upcoming season? This was Jim Knowles yesterday during his Media Day press conference when he was asked what he expects of his defense through fall camp getting ready for the start of the season.
I expect the defense to continue to grow situationally, right? Because we have to dive into the situations. I mean, once you get the basics installed, now you have to dive into all the situations that happen in a football game, you know, and as you know, there's a ton of them. You know, so we really need to hone down on those specific situations, you know, which we can do because we've gotten the basics of it in. You know, I expect this defense to be elite. I expect us to be able to perform in pressure situations. And I expect fans, coaches, players, you know, that when the defense takes the field, that they have a high expectation that we're going to stop the opponent. I think when you have that feeling, it just breeds confidence, right? No matter what happens in the game, turnover, you know, no matter how the offense is doing it, when you know your defense can take the field and stop people, makes everybody feel better, generates a lot of positive energy. So that's what I expect.
Jim Knowles, he has high expectations for the defense, told the fans you can have that same high expectation.
Cool brother right there. You can't have too many guys in your defense doing all the yelling and that. I mean, that's Rodney. Rodney got everybody covered there when it
Right,
comes
yeah.
to the
No problem.
intensity and holding dudes accountable. But, yeah, man, there's nothing wrong with expectation. There's nothing wrong with a high standard. It should give you some goosebumps. But it keeps you honest. It keeps you working and training and understanding that, man, they're goals. And you have to match them by how you work, how you study, how you prepare. When the practice is over, how you take care of your body to be ready to go tomorrow. So I can't wait to see what Knowles does with this defense and how they compete, how he handles in-game adjustments. Like that stuff, I mean, I love that stuff. You can see it in the course of the game, so I can't wait to see that.
Swain, we have some day baseball going on today, so you can check that out as football conversation continues. It'll continue tomorrow at 12 o'clock. I saw Bud Elliott, CBS Sports. He has his top 25 out. He has Tennessee number 15 in the country, so higher than the coaches.
I've always liked that Bud Elliott, man. Pretty smart, sharp guy.
I'm telling you, the Vols are rising a little bit from where the conversation was a few months ago.
No. I don't trust him, man. I think they're trying to pull one over.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Excuse me.
Yeah, I think they're trying to soften us up, man.
Yeah, it's a trick.
It's a trap. It's a trap. I ain't falling for it. No, put us at 24. Put us at 25. We rank, but not high. Put us there. I feel better in that position.
Michigan and Penn State, the two schools directly ahead of Tennessee in the coaches poll yesterday. Tennessee's opponent, Texas, number 4. Texas A&M, number 8. Bama, number 11. LSU, number 13.
Wait, who's in front of Tennessee?
Directly ahead of Tennessee, number 16, Michigan. Well, I'll just go back. 14 USC, 15 BYU, 16 Michigan, 17 Penn State, number 18 Tennessee. So Penn State with Matt Campbell, 1 spot ahead.
Can't stand
Michigan with Kyle Whittingham, 2 spots ahead.
I can't stand you, Josh. I can't stand you, man. I just went on a rant and said that I'd rather be in the 20s.
Uh-huh.
And then you came and told me that Penn State was ahead of us.
That's right.
And you know what I'm going to say. Why is Penn State ahead of us? I don't want to be in the teens. I want to be further back.
Mm-hmm.
But why is Penn State ahead of us? They have a brand-new coach.
Mm-hmm.
They stunk last year. And I'm sorry, Iowa State wasn't that much better, and they brought the whole team over there to Penn State, and Michigan got a new coach, and Michigan stunk last year too. So why are they ahead of us? But I'm not supposed to care. I'm not supposed to care because I want to be in the back. Yeah. I want to be in the back of the bus. I want to be the 25th rated team in the country. Mm-hmm. I want to be lower because I want to play the disrespect card.
So you want to be lower than number 22 Iowa?
See, so I'm talking. See, I can't stand you, man.
You want to be lower than number 21 Utah?
Oh, man.
You think number 23 Clemson should be ahead of Tennessee? Who are you?
Clemson's ahead of us?
No. They're number
I'm
23. I'm saying you think Tennessee should move behind Clemson?
No, they sucked really bad last year. Not that far back.
Mizzou? They're number 25. So Tennessee number 18.
20s. Put us in the 20s. Put us in the 20s, man. Put us in the 20s. I'm comfortable with the 20s.
Man, bad job by me. I should have brought this up earlier. Penn State, 1 spot ahead. The Penn State Cyclones, with Rocco Becht coming back at quarterback, Swain, rank 1 spot ahead of Tennessee.
Exactly. Think you're slick, Josh. You're not slick.
Get ready for the month of August. It is a funny thing. We get to this point, and then you got to kind of grind it out until the start of the season. But you can grind it out through some fall practices. You saw practice number 1 today, Swain. Practice number 2 tomorrow.
We saw fall practice. It was the we fence. We saw it. I saw a little bit more.
Yeah,
but Josh, you probably saw more than me.
Yeah, we got to see a good amount today, so I appreciated that.
Because, you saw the good stuff. I'll just tell you that. You saw some good stuff. Special teams was going on.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you wasn't going to take a lot from what they did in special teams today. But you saw some good stuff, man.
Yeah, but after period number 6, when it was time for the media to go, That wee fence stalled out. Jason Swain was hanging around.
It was the B fence.
Josh Ward
Hey,
ushered on out of there, which is okay.
there's no iron team, but there's an iron win. See you later, Josh.
You had our back as you stayed back to watch more
That's
practice.
right.
The show is back tomorrow at 12 o'clock. Joel Silverberg producing today. Thank you as always, and thank you for hanging out with us on today's show. Every day presented by Junk Beyond, East Tennessee's junk removal specialist. Back tomorrow at noon on Josh and Swain.
Hi, this is Joel for Old City Kitchens. Are you about to